Can you hear me?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
It's always you, Hayley. You sort us all out. And then you... No. Oh, no. Shall we, us girls, talk amongst ourselves then while... How are you both?
Oh,
Good.
good.
Good. A bit warm.
Fantastic. Yeah, a bit warm, isn't it?
Just a little bit. Got fans pointing in all directions.
Oh, I've got none. I'm living in the heat today.
Oh, God, no.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, I think Hayley may have fixed her volume. Oh, no. Oh, crikey. So have you girls got lots of nice things to show us today?
Yes, we have lots of things and prices today. So yeah.
Fantastic. I got called into the breach because somebody had to pull out. So my show's a bit random. But never mind. You two can make up with the demos.
Oh, charming.
No, I'll have my part. I've just got lots of things to show everyone, but you're going to have some fantastic demos, so that's good.
I'm sure it will all go to plan. Yeah. You might have the leg up propped.
Oh, yes, because I don't know if everyone knows, poor Sasha has had a leg operation this week.
Tuesday.
Oh, is it another problem with your leg, or is it the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same ankle. So more than likely, I will be back at festival in a boot.
Again. That will be.
Let's see what happens. But I go back on Tuesday. So I've been absolutely going insane in this heat. I have been stuck with my foot.
Are we good?
Out the way, and just had my foot. Yeah, too hot.
I think I might be fixed. Can somebody online tell me if I'm fixed?
Oh, have we got any comments to say if Hayley?
Could somebody just let me know if I'm fixed? The levels look very, very high.
Have we got any message? I can't see any messages, Hayley. Can you?
I've got the messages here. Yeah, just bear with me.
Has anyone messaged in? Can anyone message and let us know?
They're messaging saying they couldn't hear me. I'm just now hoping that they can message and say that they can.
I can hear it. Oh, Dave can hear it.
Excellent.
Dave's on it. He can hear you, Hayley.
Woo! This happens every single time. Every single time. So yes, welcome everybody to Secret Sewing Club. This works slightly differently to when you've seen us on things like Sewing Street. You are not buying from the Secret Sewing Club, you are buying from the individual suppliers directly. So when we go to them for their demonstrations, there will be a little QR code in the corner, and also the website's on the bottom. So please do support the guys that come on here and head directly to their site to buy anything that you might see that you might like. So, admin done. Michelle, new at the zoo. It is
very new. But bear with me. Who knows what's going to happen?
Well, I mean, that's the standard practice for a secret sewing, isn't it? Who knows what could happen? But I was expecting Sasha to maybe be in less clothes because it was hot today.
No, I am fully
flashing people. Last week we had Sue Peck's husband's or partner's shorts. That was very odd. He was repositioning the camera, but he's kind of twisted it the wrong way, and all we got was his shorts.
Nice.
So yeah, there's always an element of chaos within a secret sewing, but I mean, you said you liked it, so we just continue on. So what's everybody been up to then? We will start with Michelle, because we know what Sasha's been doing, just breaking stuff. What have you been up
Well,
to?
what have I been up to?
Yeah.
What recently? I've got a new rabbit, actually. A new
yes.
rabbit, which is good.
You know how I'm the duck
Yeah.
lady? Michelle is the rabbit lady.
Yes, I am rabbit lady. Yes, so I have a new rabbit called Luna, who's absolutely beautiful. She's got the huge lion. She looks like a baby lion because she's sort of gingery coloured as well. So she is really, really cute. So super cute.
Did you not see any
Yes, I am
pets?
rabbit lady.
No pets have been brought in today.
No, she's not here. It's too warm for her, bless her.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
Fair enough. And Nicola, what have you been up to?
Oh, crikey. I've started running.
What?
Oh, I know. I'm going to be doing my graduation run in a couple of weeks.
I need to lie down just to contemplate that.
Who'd have thought it? Me running again at this age. But yeah, I can.
Enjoying it.
I am enjoying it, and I'm part of a group. And I was officially told on Thursday I am a runner. So I was like, I'm not just sort of playing at it. I am a runner. So yeah.
How far do you run?
We've been doing the couch to 5K. So I think we've done 5K now. And we're doing a graduation run at a park run in a couple of weeks as well. And then they are considering doing the couch to 10K. So I might carry on and do that too. So yeah, like 3 times a week, even in this heat. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Excellent.
And I've not broken anything yet, Sasha.
I definitely won't be doing couch to 5K.
No.
The walking, I must say, I am really missing the walking because I sort of get up every morning. I'm up and I go walking on the beach, on the seafront, and I try and get my 10,000 steps in before sort of 9 o'clock in the morning. And I must say, this week I am really missing just going down to the beach and doing that walk. So. Yeah.
I'll do yours for you on Tuesday when I do my running. I'll do your steps too.
Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
If only that was an option, you could outsource.
I know.
That's awesome.
I would love that. I would totally love that. And you fell over. Well, you haven't. You fell over a while ago, and now you're getting all fixed.
Yeah. So I didn't really. It wasn't a problem when I fell because I tend to fall a lot. Because of the screws, because they just don't move. So I tend to fall a lot, but this time I broke through 2 of the titanium screws, and they needed taken out. So it's a lot more painful than I thought it would be. They make it sound so easy. We'll whip you in, we'll whip them out, it'll be fine. And obviously there was complications and problems. So I will find out more on Tuesday, so I can update people more on Tuesday. But
and you've got your Sewing Street show coming up, very first one.
I know. So I'm going. 10 days? So I'm there.
Is it only 10 days?
Yeah, the 4th and the 5th. So we're doing Colouricious for Hayley on the 5th, and that's on Sewing Street. And then I'm going over to Hobby Maker.
I know. Well, because we didn't really know where Colouricious sat, whether it was fully sewing or whether it was a bit more kind of mixed media paper crafty. So it's having a bit of both, isn't it? But you've got a very own Sasha Sews outing as well. Have you got the big girl pants on?
I am so scared. I really am. So obviously it's been quite a while. And we're going in as Sasha Sews. So
because I think it's one thing when you're demonstrating somebody else's brand, but then when it's your own, as you two guys will know, so it's a different thing when it's all on you and it's your own designs and it's your own kind of products.
It is. It's quite scary because I'm sort of putting myself completely out there. as Sasha Sews, and you know, there's been quite a few changes, you know, not just physically. You know, we're like 6.5 stone down. We've got train trap braces, top and bottom, getting ready for more surgery. So yeah, it's been a year, and I cannot wait for 2024, 2025 to be way behind. And yeah, so it's definitely been a year, but it will be fine. I'm looking forward to getting back on TV, and then obviously we've got festival. So
I know. Is everybody doing festival?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm the only one who's not.
Well, with the not Sasha Sews, but Soak and Flatter, our main sponsors of Demo Stage. So I've got the demo stage for 4 days. So,
Ooh,
yeah,
fancy.
at least I'll be sat down.
Right, I need to confess that Emma's not sent me the running order for this one, so I don't know who's going first. Do any of you guys know who's going first? Oh, in that case, who wants to go first? Oh, well, we're completely off off grid today. Okay, who would like to go first for demos? Oh, there's no hands up. Okay, there you go. Nicola's first.
Finish our samples.
Okay.
Because I've got a confession. I told everyone earlier, I'm standing in for someone, so my show is just bargains, and no demos.
Right. Well, what we'll do then, we'll go you first, and then we'll go Michelle next, and then Sasha after that, because I guarantee she hasn't finished the samples.
Not that we know you so well.
Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. So I shall hand it over to you, Nicola, and away you go.
Lovely. Well, hello everyone, and thank you for being on a Secret Sewing Club. I'm going to start with this quilt behind me. So this is a lovely lap quilt. It's made with the 5-inch house template and the 5-inch square template, and it's a kit. It's a whopper kit. This is really heavy. This is the fabric and the pattern, and in here you have the square and the house template in here. Now, when I bought this originally on the side that we shall not mention, it retailed at £120. I have got single digits on these, £60, half price. Now, can I just point out, I'm going to get my facts and figures here. The square template in here is £16. The house template in here is £19. And the pattern is £6. Now, that means that all this fabric, which is Zen Chic from Moda, and all the backing fabric, so it's not just the front of the quilt, you're getting the backing as well, is Macawa. You're getting all that fabric for £19. No brainer. And this has got lovely metallic elements on this Moda fabric. You can see this like honesty seed head. It's got little gold spots and everything, and it's so beautiful. It is a lap quilt. I'm going to take this out because I can't remember the actual size of it. So let me just unpack. I put my goggles on. It's 40 inches by 55 inches finished, and you're getting the back. So look, if I pull this back, look at the back. You're getting all that white, the 2 greys, the black, and it's got this beautiful little notch design in the side. So I literally only got single figures of those, and that is down from £120 to £60. Once they're gone, they are gone. Now, the other thing, I can't wait for this one to sell. I'm really sorry because I'm really excited about this, because I've stolen a sample already. Is this my large caddy bag? So it's big, You can fit lots in it. I've got one left. I had a few more, but now I've only got one. Now that is down from £25 to 18. Can't go wrong, can you? Look, and that you get the pattern, you get all the interlining, the fabric, the zip, everything you need to make that in there. One left. If you would like it, it's so.
Okay, no problem. I shall. Yes, just give me.
Yeah. Is that okay? And I can put supplement
Just give me 1 second. There we go. Right. Okay. So this is the Daisy and Grace website. This is where you will find all of the things that Nicola has on today. So as you can see, she's on the Secret Sewing Club, and she's got her own Sunday stitch up between 6 and 7 tonight as well on the Daisy and Grace YouTube channel. And if you go in the Secret Sewing Club category at the top here, that is where all of those beautiful projects are. So if you want one of them, and there are some amazing deals, a lot of things are half price on here. So yeah, have a quick look through all of that. Oh, there's 2 pages. I'm going on the second page. You might see stuff that isn't there yet. Yeah, so everything is on there. There's loads today. She's fully gone all out today. Let me just switch you back. There you go, back in the room. No problem.
Lovely, thank you. It gave David a chance to get in order again. I've got another single one as well. And this is gorgeous. This is my apple core English paper piecing clasp bag. Oh, that's got me stuffing in. It's a nice big size, beautiful. It's got this big clasp on it. It's lovely. This again is the last one. It's got your fabrics, your clasps. This has even got your wadding and interlining in it as well. So you're good to go with this. And I'm just looking at the price of this. This was 28. It's now £18, but I've only got one of those as well. So just one's left of those. So that's that. Now, because I had the clasps on, I do just the pattern with a clasp, and this is for that big clasp. Now, I decided in my moment of madness, I'd do this half price. So this is normally £14. You can get this for £7. Now you can make this purse out of, because the pattern's in there, you can make it out of any fabric. So if you wanted to make it out of hexagon fabric, you could. Plain fabric, you could. Really beautiful. And the clasps are all sewn. You're none of that yucky, gluey chuck it in and get glue everywhere. This
a second, Nicola. People are asking, have you knocked your microphone because they can't hear you? So just bear with me a second. I mean, everything looks fine on this end, but people are saying they can't hear
Dave
you. So
is going in to try and see if something's happened with the microphone.
We'll have a bit of just random Dave appearance. It's excellent. Love it.
Can they hear me now?
Yeah, I'm just going to mute my microphone so I can put my speakers on and double check.
Okay. Oh, brilliant. I think Dave fiddled with the volume. What? Good, thank you. So I'll go back. The large clasp purse that I just showed you, I'll get Dave to pass that back in. So this clasp purse, I do just the pattern with the clasp. Now this is normally £14. This is half price. You can get this for £7 today. Now, because I did the large one, look at the little cute little one. Now I do a kit for this one, but that's not in the sale. I'm really sorry. But I am doing the pattern with the clasp, again, half price. So this is normally £12. You can get the pattern and the clasp for £6. I don't even normally, the pattern on its own is more than that, I think, anyway. But I had a moment of madness because Hayley said, help me out. And I was just like, oh, yes, I will. So that is the small class. Now, I think the main event on this, and I don't think I've ever had this on sale this cheaply before, is my original 2.5-inch Quilt As You Go hexagon. Now, as you can see from the label, this is the original one that was launched me on Missouri Star Quilt Company. And I don't think I've ever done this cheap. This is normally £16. I'm doing 40% off and it's £9.60. So if you've ever fancied having a go at Quilt As You Go, this is perfect time because it's under £10. I don't think I'll ever do it this cheap ever again. 40% off. What can I say? There you go. So the next one, and Dave is really unorganized. I thought I had him all sorted out. He's sorted it out. I've got a big long table with all the products and I've lined them all up nicely so you can see. Is this? I'll show you the actual bag because it's lovely. So this is using a 2.5-inch hexagon, but it also has a 2.5-inch diamond to give this lovely roundy shape. This is a lovely size bag. It's great for shopping, beach, gym. Gym. I can say gym now because I'm a runner. This is Moda gradient fabric. I've only got one of these. This is my last one. It has both templates. It has 1 meter of navy dimples by Macawa fabric. It has 0.5 meter of Moda fabric. It even has the magnetic clasp and it's got the 2 templates in that. This is normally, I'm looking at my little sheet so I don't get it wrong. It was normally £42. Oh, it's on the back here, £42. This one can be yours for just £30. So, but it's the last one. And that ding that you keep hearing, I think people are buying it.
Is that somebody just bought it?
Oh, yeah, and that's another one. That little ding, I'm really sorry, you can't get rid of the ding. I think that's what Dave was trying to do and he knocked my mic out. That little ding means that people are buying it. So if you want it, buy it because...
Yeah, we can hear the ding keep going off. So I think if you want any of these, you're going to have to be quick.
Be quick. So that's the last one of that. And I'm quite pleased because I can't wait to use that bag for my gym gear because I'm a runner. I'm so proud of myself.
You should be proud of yourself.
I'm really proud of myself. The next one is this, oh man, this fabric. Look, I'm going to bring it. Look at that red geometric fabric. Oh, it's gorgeous. Same style bag. Again, down to £30. I've got single figures of these. So they won't last either. It's beautiful. Every session I could go with a new bag.
I've got a couple of comments from I've got a couple of comments from Facebook for you. Jane Brown says, make your mind up, are you Jim or Nicola? And Eileen says she can only see partial items and what we scrolled through on the video. So do you want me to just show people where the items are again so you can grab the next one?
That would be amazing.
Okay,
and that
no
ding
problem.
ding people are buying. I'm really sorry.
Well, no, you shouldn't be sorry. This is exactly why we are here. So if you go onto the Daisy and Grace website, which you can use either the QR code or you can use the web address on the bottom, then if you go to Secret Sewing Club at the top here, so just here, if you head to Secret Sewing Club, then that's where you'll find all of those items, and you can, as you can see and you can hear with the dings, things are selling out. So if you do want them, you know, get on there reasonably quickly, and do remember there's a second page, so there's even more items on there for you to look at. So just make sure you hit both pages and you do get in there quick, because as we can hear, ding ding ding, things are selling out. Oh, I didn't even cut to the website when I showed that. Let me do it again. Oh dear. Right, so website, go to Secret Sewing Club, which is up here. So when you land on the website, this is where you'll end up. You'll end up with the Summer Sensational sale page. If you go to Secret Sewing Club, which is right on the top, then you'll see all of these different options, and as you can see, there's a couple have sold out already. So if you see one you like, do be quick for that. And there are 2 pages, remember, so if you go down the bottom you can see there's a second page down there, so make sure you do check out both pages. And this time I will try and fix it. She says she's on the Eileen Wall. I'm on the site, but only some items are showing up. Well, hopefully that's helped you, Eileen, because I've showed you exactly where they are now. And Karen Wagstaff says she's just bought some lovely things.
Yay! I just wanted to let you know that big bag that I showed you, the templates on their own are £25. So for 1.5 meters of fabric and a clasp, you're getting that for £5. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I just wanted to clear the decks a little bit and have a little bit of a refresh for Festival of Quilts. So this is the last one in this half. I'll do the rest in the next my next demo section, if that's okay, Hayley. But this is my last one. Now I've got a whole video on how to make my zip bucket bag on Missouri Star Quilt Company. It's not in this colours, but this kit is lovely. This fabric is by Jen Kingswell. It's Moda fabric. The lining is grey by Macawa. And can I open it up and show you what you'll be getting? You will be getting this wonderful boxed kit like that. You're getting the 5-inch square. You're getting the 2.5-inch square. You're getting the backing fabric, the main fabric, the zip. You will have to provide the wadding. There is some heavyweight interlining for the base because the base is quite firm. So that is included in that. Now, this is the thing. The templates and the pattern come to £33. How much do you think I'm selling the whole kit for, Hayley?
There you go. I'm back in the room. Well, I can cheat.
Hayley, let me tell you.
I have the website.
Don't cheat.
Okay.
The templates and the pattern on their own come to 30.
Well, I can see that the pattern itself, that is £30. So I don't. Because it says on here, zipped bucket bag with fabric pack and templates is £45 altogether. Even better.
Look at those lovely fabrics. So I'm like the QVC queen today. I'm just doing selling and nothing else. I'm really sorry, but that is my last.
Okay, let me just go and grab everybody else. Make sure everybody's mics are up. Just give me 1 second. It is thinking about things. It's got everybody else. It just hasn't got me. It's got me back. There we go.
And
Splendid.
I'm going to change the quilt as well, Hayley, in between.
Oh, yeah, why not? Why not? You're very good at doing that, though. I've seen you do that before. You kind of do the stuff in between while other people are doing stuff. Oh, Sasha's wandered off. I'm sure she'll come back. But luckily, it is Michelle next, and Michelle is there.
Yay.
Hello, Michelle. There you go. I will switch over to Michelle, and I just want to have a quick chat with her about, because, I mean, Sasha's standard, though. It's fine. You'll get used to this, Michelle. So I will switch over to Michelle because we've got, you know, the little table that I can see behind you, the one that kind of folds down. We've got one of those at work that we use for when we don't need it out all the time, but then sometimes we've got jobs where we need a little bit of extra space, and it's great because you can wheel it around and you can put it just exactly where you need it. It's a smashing one, that one. We're a big fan.
You can fold them flat and then wheel them away, so they are a great table if you need a big space but not all of the time. So yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, it's brilliant for that. So what have you got for us today?
Well, today we've got lots of things. So we've got some really good deals on, we've got 2 pieces of furniture. So we've got the table, which we'll go to later, and I've got a small sewing table here to show you. I might just have to move the camera back a little bit.
While you do that, do you want me to quickly show people your website?
Yes,
so they
please,
can see exactly where everything is, and so they know where everything is if they need to buy. So just give me 2 seconds to switch it over to the right website. And here we go. So this is the Sewing Online website. Everything that Michelle has on today is in this category here, which is the Secret Sewing Club category. There's lots of other bits and pieces on there as well, and there are some fantastic discounts on there, so do go and have a good look. But everything that she's going to show you today is here in this section. So as you can see, we've got some storage, we've got that fabulous table, which I know she will come to in a little bit. As I said, we've got one of these in the office. It is a great piece of kit. I mean, there's so many uses for it. It's absolutely brilliant. There is a whole stack of storage, some fat quarter bundles as well, and some things that you can use either, you know, to carry a sewing machine or to store your sewing bits and bobs. So I think she has moved her camera, so we will hop back across to Michelle. There she is. And I shall hand it over to you.
Thank you for that. Now, hopefully I've moved my camera enough so you can actually see the sewing table. So here we've got one of our smaller sewing tables. So this is great. So if you haven't got a huge space but you want to sew or you want to do some crafting, and it's perfectly designed for this. Now, I don't know if anyone watching has seen us before on some of the shopping channels, and they know about our tables, but what I'll do, I'll just do a brief demo of how they work. So all of our tables will have this drop leaf that you see at the front. This is basically designed so you can lower the platform so the base of your sewing machine becomes level with the table. So it basically creates a huge flatbed surface. Now it is adjustable. You have 5 different heights how you can adjust this, and you can see from the sewing machine on the table we have adjusted this so it's perfect. I mean, that's great if you're doing any big sewing projects, and what you don't want to do when you sew is for your fabric to drop off the table, because that then affects your stitch. It pulls your stitches, so it affects your stitch tension as well. Now, this is really, really easily adjustable. So if I just move sewing machine off of the platform, all you have to do is literally with both hands, you literally pull the platform towards you, and then you can push it up or adjust the height. The great thing about this table as well is you have got a flat surface. So when you're not using it as a sewing machine table, you've got a flat surface, so you can use it as a general crafting table. You might want to do some small pattern work. Again, cutting out your quilt templates, anything like that. And as you can see at the side of me as well, you've got the addition of extra storage. So you've got 2 storage baskets, which again unhook and hook forward. And you have got the 4 hooks. So again, you can hook your scissors, any accessories that you want on there as well. So you have got that as well. Now, this table is a bargain. It normally is $222.99. At the moment, we're doing the table at $109.99. And if anyone obviously buys that have been watching the show today, you get this flip lamp free. So this fantastic flip lamp. So it is LED. You have got adjustable light settings. So you've got a different adjustable light settings. And you've also got this lovely arm. So you can adjust the light where you want it to go. So you do get that free. Again, that is a £35 lamp. So not only do you get a saving on the table, you also have a saving with the lamp as well. And so if I just adjust this back down, just to show you how easy that is, and if we pop the sewing machine on there, so again, there you have that red surface. It's just super, super, super easy to do. So really, really easy. And while we're obviously talking about this table, no table is complete without one hot sewing chair. So we have these beautiful sewing chairs. So again, we've got a really good deal on these today. And this one is in the patchwork design. So we have this lovely patchwork design. We have the hidden storage underneath. So we have lots of storage underneath there. Now, these are so comfortable. They are designed to support the base of your back. So the base of the chair will sit into the groove at the base of your back, and it just provides that perfect support. So they're so comfortable if you're sewing for any long periods of time, if you're crafting or reading or anything like that. But they are, I mean, we do all the shows. If anyone's going to the festival, we'll be there at the festival with the furniture and the chairs. And so many people stop to try them, and everyone says how comfortable they are. So these are the perfect chair for sort of any long periods of sewing or crafting. We even use them around the office as office chairs as well. So again, we've got a really, really good deal on these at the moment, $199.99. And you'll see all of these deals on the website at the moment as well. I'll move on to some smaller items. I have got another table, but I'll probably do that a little bit later on because I need to move that out. But we have got some great fat quarter bundles at the moment. So we've got some really, really good quarter bundles. So in each bundle, you get 5 coordinating quarters. And we've got two packs of 3 bundles, £20. So you get 3 packs of fat quarters for £20. So if we start off with this one, so we've got 3 different designs. They all work really nicely together, and they're really nice at this time of year, quite summery, cheerful prints. So if you are thinking of quilting or making any bags or anything like that, these are absolutely perfect. So the first bundle in one of the packs is this tonal pinks. So we've got 5 different shades of pink, but it's got this sort of tonal effect to them as well. So they're not completely plain. So we've got the different tones of the pink. Just quickly show you all the designs in that one bundle. So these could be great if you're doing cushions for backers of cushions, or really just to break up the buttons. So that is the one bundle that we have there. And then the other one is the strawberry bundle. So really nice. Again, it works with the textured pack that we've got there. So we've got the strawberries. So we've got the first one with this pink brown with the strawberries. And then the next one has got the polka dots with the strawberries in the heart, and it's beautiful aqua and bright green. And again, we've got the aqua brown strawberries. And then we go to the lime. I mean, this would be great for bunting outside. You know, if you've got any outdoor parties, anything like that, it'd be great as bunting. And then again, we've got the pink one. And then the final pack in this bundle is our fruit or mixology. So it's all to do, and this one has got a little bit of glitter in there. You probably can't see that, but at the edge of the orange there, we've got this lovely pop of glitter there. So we've got a little bit of shimmer to that. So we've got the tough fruit. And then we've got beautiful, again, it's got this lovely silver glitter in there as well. Then we have, again, the tones of aqua going into limes. And again, it's got this delicate glitter over. The lime green, again, with silver glitter. And then we have the cocktail glasses. So we've got lots of different colour cocktail glasses from there. So that's one of the bundles. And then the second set 3 in the bundle is more based around blues and geometrics and tonals. So the first one, we've got the blue floral. So again, a delicate blue floral. We've got the white ground floral. Again, the lovely large white rose on that dark ground. And then we've got the white ground dipsy. And then we've got blue floral. That's the first one in that bundle. And then the second one is the paisley. So we've got this lovely paisley design. So in purple. Then we've got the blue and the pink dipsy floral. Got the red paisley. Blue dipsy floral. And then the green paisley. And then the last quarter pack in this bundle is the blue geo. So we've got lots of different blues in geo design. So we've got the square geo. And again, we've got floral in purple. And then again, we've got that geo. A lovely diamond geo. So it could be, you know, you could do, you know, use this. You could be making sort of quilting, anything with it, but it's not overly floral. I quite like it. It's quite a modern geo. Then we've got circles, and then that's it. So at the moment, you can get 3 packs. So 3 packs of 5 pack quarter bundles for £20. So you've got the blue pack, and then you've got the pink with the strawberries and the mixology. So that's a really fantastic deal at the moment, because our pack quarters are normally £12.99 a pack. So you get a really good deal with those at the moment. So they're on pack quarter bundles. Now we've got a little bit of storage that I can show you. So we've got a lovely Everything Mary carry haul. So Everything Mary, really popular brand. We do really well with Everything Mary. So we've got this lovely Everything Mary carry haul. So it's great. It's like a little craft tote. It could be your project bag that you have on the table. It could be, it doesn't have to be craft. I mean, obviously, it is the Secret Sewing Club, but you could use it for makeup. You could use it for absolutely anything. So it's this lovely blue and white design. And again, you've got lots of pockets inside. Just you have that. So you have 5 pockets inside there. So you've got a long one, and then you've got 4 slightly smaller ones. And then on the outside, you've got lots of different pockets on the outside as well. So as I say, these are fantastic project bags. It may be you want to go to a class and put everything in there. And again, these are on a really, really good deal at the moment. A really good deal. I mean, normally these are like $44.99, and I think today it's $16.99 if you have a look on our website. So again, some great deals that we've got.
Michelle, I have a couple of questions for you that are coming in. Sandra is asking about the fat quarters. Are they 100% cotton?
They are all 100% cotton, yes.
Perfect. And Jane, she too has the folding cutting table. It's the best item she has in her sewing room, apart from her machine. She absolutely loves it.
That's great. Yeah, they are so handy. Such a handy little item those are.
That's it. Sorry, I just had the 2 for now. I will kind of give you a shout if I've got any more that pop in. And lots of people saying that Nicola is doing very well for running.
Lovely. So I have got some storage bags to show you. So let me just wheel these in. So we've got lots of storage bags to show you. So if I start off with, we've got some overlocker and sewing machine bags. So this is a bag to transport your overlocking machine. So we've already done the sewing machine bags, and we've only recently started doing the overlock bags, and they're actually really hard to get hold of. I know, obviously, in the past I've looked, and they are quite difficult. There's not a lot available. So these are a slightly squarer shape, obviously, to hold your overlock in place. You have got your storage pocket on the front. It is in this beautiful grey and white check. We've got the Velcro comfort strap. So obviously when you are carrying your overlocker, the strap doesn't dig into your hand. And they've got really a zip that goes down as far as it can on the bag, just to make it easy to get your overlocker in and out of the bag. And then inside, we've got this pot of bright pink. So, you know, really, really handy. You've got loads of room when your overlocker is in there to get, obviously, your foot and your cable and any other little bits and bobs in there as well. So that is the overlocker bag. And then we have also got sewing machine bag. Again, all dimensions are on our website. So if you have a look on our website, it will give you all of the dimensions. So just double check, obviously, that your machine will fit in it. The overlocker tends to be quite a standard size. The sewing machine is mainly for your sort of domestic size sewing machines, so not any of the really large embroidery machines. So you can see the sewing machine that is behind me today. That fits in here perfectly, and anything a little bit bigger. But again, all the sizes are on our website. So again, the sewing machine bag is exactly the same as the overlock bag, obviously more rectangular. So again, you have got that pocket on the front. You've got the double zip that opens almost all the way down. And then again, you've got that bright pink pot inside. So they both coordinate really nicely. So we've got those on there as well. I've also got a couple of trolleys to show you. So I've got one more trolley to show you for your sewing machine. And then if I could maybe come back in a little while and do the folding table, just so I can get that out.
Yeah, no problem. If you want to do that trolley, and then I'll go and... It looks like Sasha has now reappeared, so we can all come back together, because you all get kind of two shots, and then if there's any time left at the end, if anybody's got anything else that they want to show us, or if there's anything that people have got questions about, we'll head back to that as well.
Yeah, as I say, I've just got probably the table and a little bit of plastic storage, which I can show you on the table. But what the last trolley I'd like to show you, if you can see this, this is our Everything Mary, and now this one is your extra large trolley bag, not the XXL, the extra large trolley bag. So this is designed for a slightly bigger sewing machine. So this is, again, all dimensions are on the website. So if you have a look on our website and double check against your machine, but this has got a telescopic handle. It's also, if I lift this up, it also has the 4 wheels as well. So it is a sewing machine that you're meant to push along the side of you, and it will glide next to you. Which is really good. It's not a full sewing machine. And if I just open up this top, my knee, there you go. You've got storage in there as well. So you've got additional storage in there as well. So really good if you're looking for a trolley bag, obviously to transport your sewing machine to and from classes. That is a really, really good bag. As I say, you have got that telescopic handle, and you have got the 360-degree wheels on there as well. And this is within the black ground with this floral. Now, these normally are $99.99. So today, these are a great deal on our website, because they are normally a lot more expensive than that. I say sometimes. Yeah, if you can just show it on the website, it's difficult to show
no problem. I can. That is fine. I can do that for you. Just bear with me 1 second. There we go. There's the website there. That's the XL sewing machine trolley, $127.99 down to $69.90. Very good prices today, Michelle. Very good prices. There's a lot of things that have either got, you know, there's huge savings. There's like 30% off the tables and things. There's half price on some of the plastic storage. half price on the fat quarter deals. Again, half price almost on the sewing machine trolley, better than half price on some of the folding trolleys, which I believe Michelle is going to show us later. And that one, the craft organizer, absolute bargain, because that's nearly kind of 60% off that one, $44.99 down to $16.99 on that one. Let me bring you back. There you go. So yeah, some really good prices. Thank you very much.
Thank you. No, that's absolutely fine. So we have got some really good prices, and as I say, with the table, you are getting sort of a free lamp as well as a really good price as well. So we have tried to do
and
some
do remember that if they do want to buy from you, obviously you've got your QR code there, you've got your sewingonline.com web address on the bottom, and you can do those really good prices because everybody's buying directly from you and they're not having to go through a third party, which will obviously take a commission off it. Let me just go and see if I can find our other guys. They all are there. Oh, somebody's got a special guest. Hang on. I can see ears of a special guest. Is he out of his crate all better now?
Oh no, this is a little girl cat. This is Ella Schmeller, and she was never injured, so she's okay. But she's just old.
How is the injured? How is the injured cat?
He's suffering a little bit in the heat.
Okay.
Never mind. He's got lots of pins like you, Sasha.
Oh, bless him.
He had an accident.
Yeah.
We all have accidents. Did he have his wedges on? And did he drink too much wine?
See, now we get to the root of the real cause of the accident. Now we get to the cause.
He was in a fight with the neighbour's cat.
Oh,
little munchkin. But this one's okay. But she's just old. She's like 19, aren't you, Ella? Old girl.
oh, just coming to join in. Special guest appearance.
As they do. Don't work with animals and children, don't they say?
Well, yes. Well, there was a duck last week. I had one of the baby ducks here because a lady had bought some hatching eggs from us, and she had 6, and I think 4 had hatched. And then she'd had a fox attack, which had unfortunately taken 3 of them. So she had 1 left, and she's like, I haven't got the time to look after a single duck because they're really high maintenance. Yeah. There was a baby duck here last week. It's gone back now. We're fine. He's gone home now. Because he's big enough to go outside now. That's why. So when they're little, you end up with them for about 4 to 6 weeks until they're big enough to be outside on their own. But and big enough to run away from the bigger ducks. So that's the main thing. Right, Sasha, my lovely. You look really ready.
I am. I'm ready. I don't know where I went earlier. I think I went to some tablets, and I just sort of forget how long it now takes me to get up and down the stairs.
Just wandered off. I mean, I actually bet she's done what I do. You go for something, and then you think, oh, but that needs doing, I'll just do that. And then, but that needs doing, and I'll just do that. And then you forget that you're supposed to be here.
I'll just do that while I'm upstairs, forgetting the fact it takes me 4 times longer to get back down the stairs.
Right, I shall pass it over to you, and you can show us all your lovely wares.
So we obviously the last few weeks I've sort of neglected the website a little bit, so I have put on a couple of offers for you. Now when you go onto the Sasha Sews website, they are on there under the fabric bundle, project bundle I think it's called, and the fabric heading. So the first things we've got, the demo that we're going to be doing today is to make these really, really cute picnic cutlery rolls. Now these are brilliant. So basically you are getting enough to make 4 of these, And so you're getting your fabric, you're getting your inside fabric, you are getting your piece of wadding as well. And basically it's enough to make 4. So you'll get 4 of these cutlery rolls, really, really handy. They're just, I just like having them for in the garden, to be quite honest, but they are good if you are going on a picnic. So they are, I want to say they're £7.50 for the kit. Okay, and you can find that on Sasha Sews, but I'm going to be going through you can put a ribbon tie, you can put whatever, Velcro, whatever you want. So as I say, you just literally, it's a really, really cute, easy project. A really nice one actually if you're really stuck for teachers' gifts and things like that. But also angel policy, I'm quite happy for you to make and sell as well.
I have just checked your website. They are £7.50 on your website. Yes.
Much.
Would you like me to show people where they are before you get started?
Yes,
well,
please.
all right, then I will. Just bear with. So this is Sasha's website here. So if you just put sashasews.com, let me just see, you will end up here. You will end up at the home page. So if you want to find the project, if you go to the little kind of menu, 3 bars on the side, go to the project bundles, then you've got the picnic cutlery pouch and the pod panel kit, both there. I don't know what else she's got on, but I'm sure it will all be fabric bundle. I'm guessing will be in the fabric section. There's a polka dot range, there we go. So there you go, polka dot bundle. So that will be the other one, but I'm sure she will show you all of these lovely things in just a second. So let me go and get Sasha back. There she is, and you can take everybody through everything.
So I have got these beautiful, I haven't loaded them on the website as individuals as of yet. I've done them as a bundle. Now, the reason we're at a weird angle, okay, for the iPad is because I went to put my iPad in my iPad holder and it snapped off. So we are balancing. We're balancing. So I do apologise for the weird angle. But
we did see and hear sticky tape just before we started today, so I mean it it could be a lot worse.
So this is the polka dot bundle. Now you are getting 6 half meters, and these are really different actually. They're like a marbly batiky polka dot basically. Really, really nice blender as well, but actually they work nicely all together, especially if you've got some of your plains as well. I think that they would work really, really well. So you're getting, at the moment, it's on an offer as a new in, you're getting 6 half meters for £25, and that's free postage as well. So that's the colours. We have got this beautiful dusky pink, then we have got a violet, then we have got this deeper green, which is like a sage green. Then we have got this taupe brown. Then we have got mint. And then we have got, it's like a lilac grey on the bottom there. And as I say, it's 6 half meters for £25 with free postage. So all our postage is combined. So I'm just going to get rid of these again.
So is that for everything? All the prices on the website include the postage as well?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you don't have to pay any postage So if you do an order, I think it's over £5, I think, you basically get free second class post. Now, can everyone hear me okay? Because Nikki's put a comment on saying oh, perfect. Okay, perfect. Right, so we are going to go back to this lovely little cutlery roll pouch. I just think they're really handy. Now, obviously, you can put your spoon in there as well. There's plenty of space in there for that. But what we're going to do is in the actual bundle kit that you're getting, you actually get enough to make 4. Okay, 4 of the actual pouches. Right, I can hear some feedback, and I don't know if that's me or if that's you, Haley, but let's just work with it a moment. Right, so I'm just going to put this iron on and just press here a second. So I must say it's gone really cloudy out there, actually. Might have to put the other... Oh, thank you, Nikki. It's so nice to be back, because obviously I've been away for a little while, you know, with one thing and another. Braces, really struggling with the braces. If anybody out there has got braces at our age, can they let me know what they're doing? Because it's like really struggling with them. Right, so in your pack, you are going to get 2 squares of outer, 2 squares of inner fabric, and you are going to get your wadding as well. And so all we're going to do is we are going to layer up our outside with our wadding, and I'm just going to, when I can find my other ruler, nothing's where you want it, is it? When you try and not to move around that much. So I'm just going to trim, because the person that did this cutting needs some more training.
Was it you?
Yeah. You know what I'm like, Hayley? I can't lie.
You can't blame other people. The mysterious extra helper.
Yeah, it sounded like I've got staff.
Trust me, you don't want them.
And then when I blame them for stuff, and when people say, well, this, and this, well, the staff did it. Okay. And actually, there's only me and somebody else. So it's either me or it's somebody else. And it would never be the other person. Definitely not. Right. So, wrong sides together. We're going to layer that up. Now, it's a bit of a weird process, okay? Bear with me for this. Bear with. So, imagine half square triangles. And so, basically, you are going to go from one, you're going to draw a line straight through the centre, as you would if you were making half square triangles. And then you're going to mark your 1/4 of an inch either side as well. Now, I will show you in a minute. And you're probably thinking, okay, why? But it will all become clear. Oh, it's just started to rain.
You've got some top tips on braces. Bonjela and paracetamol, apparently, is the answer.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm taking shares out in Bonjela at the moment. It's bizarre. I don't know who needs a Bonjela more, me or Adley.
I mean, I had my braces when I was between, I would say, 16 and, no, it was maybe a bit later than that, between kind of 17 and 20.
Yeah, you see, I
had mine
the first time round. I was, but I never thought at nearly 50 I'd be having them top and bottom again. It's very bizarre, and they seem a lot bigger as well than what they were. I know my bottom ones are slightly different, but anyway. So as you can see, I don't know if you can. Oh yes, you can. So you can see that we've done that centre line through the diagonal, and we've got 1/4 of an inch each side. Now what you are going to do is you're going to make sure that you want to pin. Now we are going to leave a hole on each side, so you can use that as your turn through. Okay, so you've got one there, and then we are going to have one here. Now the reason for that will become clear in a minute, okay? But you will see we've got the diagonal line going all the way up through, and obviously it doesn't matter which side, but one half you are going to put 2 pins, and that's where you're going to leave a gap, and the other side you are going to leave a gap, and then you're going to stitch all the way around. Now, you know what I'm like, I'm not much of a pinner, to be quite honest. But you do want to try and pin this to try and keep it as flat as possible. You don't want any wrinkles or things. And what we're going to do is we're going to stitch all the way around. So, and we're going to stitch 1/4 of an inch all the way around. And then when I get to where I'm going to leave my gaps, obviously I'm going to go backwards and forwards just to secure those stitches. And also you want to make sure that you catch all of those layers as well. You want to make sure that everything's lined up really nice. You know, basically you want to make sure you've got 3 accurate squares. So let's go all the way around. And then let's go down to this side. It always seems to take forever when you're waiting to go around the edges. So I can tell you now that when we go on Sewing Street, we are going to have limited edition pod panel kits. So the fabrics that that Sewing Street have given us for the pod panel kits and the purse kits, oh my goodness, they are stunning fabrics. I basically just had to give a idea on what I envisaged it to be, or what I thought I could see the fabrics being in, and have they done me justice? Oh my goodness, they are stunning fabrics. But obviously I can't show you because it's we've got to wait until the show, which isn't that long away.
10 days.
Goodness me, it's not long at all, is it?
Have you done lots of lovely coloricious playing?
I have been really playing. I am loving.
Can I have a sneaky preview on Sasha Sews tonight, please?
Yes.
If I come and have a look. Thanks. Bye-bye.
I've been having some amazing playtime. I didn't actually realise how much I love doing fabric stamping and designing and doing your own fabrics, and the wooden stamps are so clear. The clarity on them, they are brilliant. You know, and I don't have, you know, like Hayley was saying last week on the live, you know, I don't have things like a glass cutting mat and that because I'm not normally a crafter. But I am so chuffed. I really am. Right, let me just make sure we have gone all the way around. Right, so we've gone all around the edges. We've got 2 holes, okay, 1 on each side for opening. And now we are going to sew each of our 1/4 of a inch lines down through that centre. Oh. Right, I'm just just got to rethread the machine. It's just having a little moment. I do have to keep telling her off at the moment. Well, I think actually she's telling me off because she's needing a new needle. And you know, it's that thing where you, yes, I'll do it in a minute.
It's a bit like bobbin chicken, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long can I get away with it before it starts skipping too many stitches? It looks terrible.
I know. And now we're sort of getting to the stage where we're actually unthreading ourselves because we are just not wanting to be threads. Right, let's just put that in there and let's try again. And then when we do go on our break in a second, I will promise I will get you a new needle. Just work with me for 2 seconds. There you go. See, you've only got to talk to them nicely, and they do tend to do what they're told. Right. So we're going to go up that side. And then we're going to go down the other side. So when you think about it, it's like a giant half square triangle, but yeah, but we've sewn all the way around the outside as well. So really, really nice and simple. So fun. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to cut on that centre line right up through. So this is where you make 2 out of 1 square. How good is that? See? So the next thing you're going to do is we've cut off our little corners. We've given that a trim. I just need to make sure that that is sewn right up to that edge, because I don't want those sneaky holes. Right, and then we're going to turn this through the correct way. So let's turn this. Alexandra, sorry, a bit late stitching and lost track of time. Oh, bless.
It's all right. I've replied on your behalf saying, don't worry, there's no register.
Yeah, but I mean, I went off earlier and didn't even come back when I was meant to come back. So I shouldn't worry.
It's very laid back here, isn't it?
Almost horizontal.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Right, so we're going to poke these corners out. And what I do try to like to do is just cut that wadding away just a little bit so you haven't got so much there, but it's fine. We will work with it for now. Hayley, am I all right carrying on for a bit, or do you want me to come back and finish this? So
Alexandra says it's a good job there isn't a register, otherwise she'd be getting detention. as would Sasha for just disappearing off mid-lesson.
Detention? I'd be on suspension.
Yeah, probably.
Right, sorry, my camera's doing weird stuff because I haven't got... I know. Hang on, I'm trying to iron. Hold the camera. I tell you what, we are good here today. It's like proper tech stuff and everything. If you see the way that this is balanced. Right, stay. Right. I mean, who breaks it 5 minutes before they're about to go on air? I mean, it's just a story of my life. Right, so we have pressed really, really nicely. Now, obviously, you've got to close that hole up, and that's fine. We're going to do that all on the machine together. But what you are going to do, first of all, is you are going to take your ruler and you are going to mark 6 inches from the bottom point, the point where you're on your bias, okay? So you're going to measure 6 inches, and I will show you in a second. So basically we've got 2 little lines there that you can see, which are 6 inches from this end, 6 inches from this end. And you're just going to fold that point up to that arrow. Mark, pin, whatever you have decided to pop there. And the same with the other side. Oh, I'm going to have to disappear again in a minute. The ice cream man's turned up. Problem is, I can't write. I wonder if I wave, if he'll do door service.
Well, I think it's unlikely.
Oh, no, he likes me.
Oh, does regular customer?
Yeah.
Do ice cream men have regulars?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't normally go together with losing over 6 stone.
Well done.
But yeah, he actually knows me by my first name. Really bad, isn't it? Oh, that's really bad. Right.
I can't imagine there's many people on first name terms with their ice cream man. It's not like it's like a milkman or something like that who comes round like daily.
Name.
Have you still got one? There's a lot of people who don't even have one.
Yeah, no, I've got a milkman. I just don't know my milkman's name. Right, so you have pinned, okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to top stitch. We are going to go right the way along the bottom here. It doesn't have to be 1/4 of an inch, just a little bit in. And we're going to go up the side. We are going to go up here, down here, and back to where we started, securing these. So you want them to stay as like a little pocket, but also it will close that hole as well. So let's just get this bit started. Let's see if she's going to play ball for this part, or whether she's going to be like, no, you are neglecting me. It's a little bit noisy, but we'll work with it.
Okay, well, worst case scenario, if you need to change it, we can let you stitch around the edge with your rectified needle, and then you can just magically come back in a second and it'll be all magically...
She's sort of... Thing is, I like telling her too much that she can be replaced. Easily replaceable. Never let them get too comfortable.
Jacqueline's been on in the Facebook comments, and she says the ice cream man is probably frightened of you.
Frightened of me? Well, pull it this way. I can chase after. Well, I wouldn't say chase, not at this precise moment in time, but I could get to him a lot quicker than I could when I was heavier.
Just imagine what you'll be like once your foot's fixed.
Yeah.
Then he should be scared. Imagine how quickly Nicola could get after him.
Nicola could. Now she's a runner. You know.
What you can't see is the sprinting action that's happening. Hang on 1 second.
It's like slow-mo.
There you go.
Well, Nicola, are you always smiling when you're running?
Hang on a second. There we go. I'm sorry, Michelle, this is your first time here, and I don't think we prepared you adequately for this.
They put you on, Hayley's put you on with 2 fruitcakes.
Completely. I mean, to be quite honest, when she looked at the list, she should have actually thought, okay.
Not doing that.
Is it when's too late to back out?
Well, I don't think we told Michelle who she was on with. I think that's the only way she came on.
Good plan, Hayley.
Yeah.
And for everybody that comments about my leopard print sewing bag and all my leopard print attachment bags and that everything matches, it's from Michelle. Michelle specially got them, and I went round Festival of Quilts just pulling my leopard print trolley. Nothing in it, just
look what I've got. Let me switch it back so you can see your finished project full screen. There you go.
So they fit in there really, really nicely, really nice and secure. And all you're going to do now is you are going to fold that around, and then you're going to work out where you're going to want your popper or your fastener, or, you know, you might have sewing fasteners, you might have one of these popper machines that I've got under there, but to be quite honest, it's a bit of a faff. By the time I've got it out, put the thing in, I could then just sew it on. Or I was going to say staples, but no.
It could be a button, it could be ribbon, it could be any number of fastenings.
It's probably a bit better than staples, to be quite honest.
Okay, no staples.
Carol,
then.
you are the loveliest of fruitcakes. Well, thank you very much, Carol.
Oh!
I love being a fruitcake.
The loveliest?
Oh, definitely the loveliest.
Does she mean collectively? That we are all the loveliest of the fruitcakes, or you in particular, Sasha? Can we have some clarification, please, Carol?
Julianne has said on Facebook, Sasha, get his number. Then when he comes, you can text a message to get him to deliver your door. The problem is, when you're sort of single and you start asking men for numbers, you never know what you're going to be getting. And I know he's got a wife, and I really don't want to upset that apple cart. So I probably won't ask him for his number. I'll just holler out the window.
Okay. Splendid. Oh, we've opened a whole can of worms with this ice cream man nonsense, haven't we?
So if you go on the website and have a look at the new offers on, as I say, you've got the picnic pouch kit, and then you have got the 6.5 meters as well of the polka dots.
Michelle's just sitting there like this going, what have I done? What have I done?
I'm sorry, Michelle.
You love us all, really, though.
I've never met Michelle until today.
Have you not?
Michelle,
No.
let me tell you a story.
First impression.
Michelle is godparent, she is godmum to the axolotls. So when Lily got her axolotl babies and they were delivered to her Chanda, Michelle was in the green room with my Lily with the new baby axolotls, these tiny little things, and now when I say they are literally 10 inches long, and they breed Freckles. Freckles is a little horn dog. He really is a little horn dog.
I like furry ones. I like furry things.
Oh, do you?
An axolotl.
Oh, they are the cutest thing. But yeah, so Michelle actually had to look after them while I was on air, and looked after Lily while the birthing had happened and we were delivered babies and I'd become a grandma.
And then
Congratulations.
I know.
We've got Freckles and we have Tigger.
okay, excellent.
I wanted to call them Axel Rose.
Should have been Gun and Rose.
Yeah, exactly. See.
Or what's there's an Axel Foley, isn't there, in Beverly Hills Cop as well?
Beverly.
I don't know that you can call an axolotl Beverly. It would be quite. How would you feel about being an axolotl godparent, Michelle? Has this ever happened to you before?
Never.
Can you see it happening again?
Everyone was fascinated. They are the most amazing creatures because they do bite each other's limbs off and they regrow. They do.
It was too much for Nicola there. She's like, no, I'm out.
They literally, Tigger will have sort of 400 or 500 eggs at a time.
So what do you do with all these axolotl eggs?
So you leave them in there and they eat them, or you take them out and you will only ever get about 1 or 2% that will actually survive. And they literally have to be fed every hour to get them to the stage that they were when we had them delivered at Hachanda.
Wow.
And that is literally for 5 or 6 weeks. You are literally feeding them every hour to 2 hours. How Kev, security guard Kev, no wonder he was taking them to work with him. Honestly, it's crazy. And they need so much looking after in that time, in that stage, to get them to like 2 inches long. That it's crazy. So not a lot of them survive.
Okay. Well, excellent axolotl knowledge that now everybody has today. I'm assuming, Michelle, that the rabbits aren't this intense to look after.
No, not half as intense. No, definitely not.
So how many have you got?
Bit.
Yeah.
Only the one at the moment. Just a girl. We've had lots, but we're just down to one at the moment. So yes, nobody wanted her because no one liked the coloration of her.
Oh. So is this an inside rabbit or an outside rabbit?
She lives indoors and she's quite funny. She runs like a bullet and she jumps really high. And we've just had a wall knocked down between my 2 rooms. There's a concrete bit, and because it's so hot, she just lies on the concrete bit. So I can't get my carpet replaced because she'll have nowhere cold to lie. I'm going to have to bring a slab indoors so she can lay down.
Just bring a paving stone in and whack it in the living room.
Yeah. So she loves the coolness of the concrete. But yeah, no, she's indoors. She's like a little dog, basically. She follows you around.
Oh, that's so cute.
I've got messages saying that Nicola's looking a bit shell-shocked by the new axolotl information that she has gained.
I'm like, oh.
Fascinating.
Right.
They are fascinating.
Do you think you can recover yourself enough to...
I have a little problem, Hayley.
What's your little problem?
Can we all shout Dave? Because he's snoring.
Okay, has he wandered off? He's snoring?
Yeah.
He's just woken up.
What? How very dare tell him he's very rude to fall asleep in the middle of Secret Sewing Club. How rude. Dave, wake up. Get your finger out.
He's got to help me with all the bits. When you said, are you ready? I was like, I am.
Well, I am, but Dave's asleep.
He's awake. He's awake now.
Okay, excellent. Right, well,
I'm ready.
seeing as Dave has decided to join us, I shall hand over to you and allow you to crack on. There you go.
One of those days. Hello, everyone, again. I've replaced this quilt behind me because I had this as a kit. I had it. It was here. I had a few. They've gone. So I'm really sorry if you missed out. Yeah, you could have had this. The pattern and the Dresden template are available on my website. They're not at discount. And the neutral patches are also on my website, but all these lovely fabrics gone. So I'm so sorry. So that one's gone. I've taken this one down, so I wanted to show you the back properly. You can't really see that's the front. Sorry, it is quite big. It did look quite small behind me, but it is a really nice lap size quilt. And I have, how many have I got left? One or two? One or two. So that kit is there. So that is available if you want to get that. Now I'm really excited to show you these because I have lots of these and I can't wait for these to sell. So I've got even more. But before you, no, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. So I am going to show you. This is my Tula Pink medium caddy. Look at that Tula Pink fabric, ladybugs. Oh, it's so beautiful. And here's the caddy. And I'm also doing the caddy trays. They're a bit squished in here. The caddy tray kit is separate, but that's at discount too. So I better tell you how much it is. So this lovely Tula Pink caddy, I've got to see, they were £25 and they are now 18. We're very limited on numbers. And I always take this to the shows. This is my one that I'm using, and I've run out of space in this one, so that's why I'm desperate to sell some of these. I always open this at shows and show people, and their reaction is always, so I wonder at home if you're going to do this. So this is the Tula Pink one, beautiful. Then I have got this one, which is the red hexagons, and let me show you this fabric up close.
Nicola, just bear with me 1 second, because there's a couple of people saying your sound has disappeared. So just bear with me 1 second, and I will try and sort it. If you can get Dave to do whatever Dave.
Dave, have we got a problem that we can? I don't think we've changed anything, Hayley. Oh, I did bash the camera. Did it touch anything?
Everything, it looks like I've got sound on this end, so let me just.
No, I haven't changed.
Just bear with me 1 second.
I'm just going to change the view and see if that helps, and then go back. Can you hear me now? Can anyone hear me? Oh no! Dave's going to try. He's bringing his snack in.
What snacks he got?
Oh, it's a nutty one, which he shouldn't be near.
Oh, I mean, he shouldn't have them anywhere in the house. What is wrong with him?
What's saying that?
I'm just asking it to reconnect your mic, so you might get a message through. Just press yes, and then hopefully that will sort it for you.
We'll come through on Hayley because our phones are both being used.
Bear with. Right, let me try that one. Request.
Oh yes, Dave, help.
Yeah, we're back now. Apparently, it says yes, all back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a button and I've okayed it, so we're all back. So I was showing the Tula Pink version. Oh, and I can hear everyone else here, all the other girls. So I'm getting a bit of feedback, but hey ho. This is the red hexagon version, and inside we've got red, and there's a red writing print, and these are my red caddy trays. And we've got my favorite, found my marbles. So this is lovely. It's got an inside, it's got a lovely blue lining, and that's got the blue caddy trays, And another favourite of mine, blue parquet, because I think this looks like parquet flooring. And I love the colours in that. And there's the long trays are in that one. So I need to show you the trays as well. So they come in red polka dot, yellow dimples, and a blue with turquoise polka dot. Now you're actually getting 40 centimetres of fabric and the interlining that you need to make these caddy trays. They used to be £15. They are at the moment, let me have a look at my list, they're £8. And that 40 centimetres of fabric, you can make lots of different trays, whether you want all the little ones like this, or you can have the long ones. So 3 long ones fit into, let me get rid of this stuffing so you can see it. 3 long ones go into a caddy. They're good for makeup brushes and pencils and things. You can get the 2 fat trays, lots of it. So you decide what your trays are going to be in your caddy, and you get plenty of fabric to make quite a lot from that. So they are my medium caddies, now £18, along with the caddy trays that are now £8. So what I'm going to go on to next, oh, let me reach over because Dave's taking things away from me. I've got a few options. Now I think it was a year ago. Yes, it must have been a year ago. I did this 4x4 floral embroidery kit. Now this originally, I better put my goggles on because I can't see. This was originally £38, and if I open the box, oh, it's so, I'm going to go to the overhead. I'm going to open the box. So this is the box. Let's move that out of the way and reveal what's in here. So we have the 4x4 floral embroidery collection. Now I designed all these floral designs for my Missouri Star quilt challenge last year. That it also involved Tula Pink. So these were the designs. You get 12 of the 4x4 designs. You get a little 4x4 template so that you can cut your fabric or use it to cut your wadding for brooches, etc. Also can store your threads on it because there's holes in it. You get some John James embroidery needles, good needles. You get a little hoop because they're little designs, so a little hoop is really sweet. You can also just mount one of the designs in the hoop, which is really cute. But you're going to get 8 fat quarters of Macawa plain cotton, so 100% cotton, beautiful beautiful fabrics. So you're getting 8. So you get 2 pinks, a purple, a lilac, a yellow, orange, green, and a turquoise. But then you're also going to get all these floss bobbins with DMC threads, and they all coordinate with the fabrics and creations. So this kit was, oh, I'm dropping everything. I'll sort that out later. Let's slide that over there. So that kit was 38. It's now 25. But there's other options, and then I'll show you. I've got all these things that you can make with them. I've got other options. Oh, here we go.
Your ding's back.
So it comes in 2 versions, the blue and the multi. There we go. Now, this was £25. It's £12.50, so it's half price. I haven't got many of these left either, and I know some have already sold. You've gone ahead and bought some things before this second half. So that's that. But I'm also doing the pattern. The pattern was £12.50. It comes with the little 4x4 template. And that was, I'm looking at my list, that was £12.50. It's now £6, better than half price. But let me show you some of the things that I did. So you can make little patches with the embroideries. Let's go back to the overhead. So you can make little patches. These were all on, I was doing it with the 5-inch quilt as you go squares. There's some lovely designs here. This is on denim. Oh, you can't really see them that well on denim. This is one of my favourite little designs. Look at that little flower design. Let's go to the front actually. Can you see that? It's beautiful. Let's swap it over. Look at that little cutie. And these are all going to go into a quilt. I just haven't got round to it. Look at these little things. Oh, they're so cute. I've forgotten how lovely they were. I'm going to have to start making these again. So loads and loads of, well, there's 12 in all, but some really gorgeous little designs. And that's incorporated in that kit. Not many of those left, unfortunately. The panels, I've got a few, and then the pattern. So get those while you can. Oh, look at that one. Sorry, I just got very excited. So that is that embroidery section. Let me move that because I've got to get that out of the way. While we're on embroidery, I find these little wall mats fantastic for English paper piecing and little projects. So this is a 4x4 wall mat, great for ironing. I actually like, oh, he's taking it away. My little English paper piecing. No, the English paper piecing. My caddy with all the bits, Dave, please. With the hexagons. He's trying to find it. That's the one. Thank you. So I really find this really handy when I'm trying to design with my little paper piecing, and I've got some little pins, but sometimes you don't even need to pin them, look, they stay on, and you can mount them, and I pin them in place so that I don't forget what I'm sewing together, because often I sew the wrong things together and I think, oh, but this is perfect.
I see your ding's back.
Pardon?
Your ding's back.
Oh yeah, my ding's back. Sorry, people are buying. Thank you. But this is lovely. I love it, and I also use it with my little mini iron as well. So it's perfect for that. Now, I've got to tell you, this was £6. Now only £3.50. So that is a real little bargain there. And while we're on to the little diddly things, we make these little floss bobbins. So in the kit, I'm going to grab some. You can see that I've wound the thread onto these little floss bobbins. We sell these little floss bobbins. You can get 12.
That's all right, because I think it might be worth me just hopping onto your website, because I think of all of the things that you've put on, you've got about 6 sellouts at the minute. So I think it might be worth me just taking people through your website and how to find everything. So if you... Right.
I'm really sorry, but we can't ship. So that might have been an issue whether she couldn't buy certain things or couldn't see them. It's just some things aren't available
Okay,
for America.
no problem. Well, I shall, we apologise for, well, it's just, I know it's difficult, isn't it, that sometimes things are slightly more challenging. Right, let me quickly just switch it to the web. So if you go on to the Daisy and Grace website, this is where it will bring you to. And then if you go to Secret Sewing Club, you will see all of the items that Nicola's gone on today. And as we said, you've got several that are sellouts already. So there's 5 on this page. And then there's another whole page. And here's some of the other ones that she's been talking. There's the crumb pack that she's mentioned. And the advent calendar's gone as well, which I'm sure she's coming to next. But this is where you'll find all of the things that Nicola's been talking about today. So do please, if you spot anything you like, head across to the Daisy and Grace website and go and pick up your bargains there. You're back in the room, my lovely.
Thank you. So now I've got some fabric bundles for you. I'll start with the fat 8s that I've got, and I've got this I've called this Raspberry Parade because I've called something Raspberry Beret before, so I thought I'd better call it Raspberry Parade. Let's go back to the overhead so you can see these. So these are all fat 8s now. This is Moda. We've got some plains from Makawa, some more Moda, and some more Makawa. So I've just popped those as a group of 8 fat 8s, and I need to find the price. I think they were £16. They're now £10 for those 8 fat 8s.
Just before you move on to the next one, I've got Nikki.
Lovely agapanthus heads, yellows, some orange. This is another Moda fabric, another Moda fabric, another Moda fabric, and some greens. The plains are Makawa.
Just before you do the next one, I've got Nikki on saying, is P&P combined after checkout? So I'm assuming she's either put 2 orders in, and I know you said earlier that if people put multiple orders in, you would refund them one of their postages.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we get more than one order from you, we will put it all together. You will pay 1 P&P, and we will refund you the rest of the P&P. So that's up until we'll finish the orders by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So after 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, just do 1 order. Otherwise, you will have to lump it all into. You'll have to pay 2 lots of postage. Does that make sense, Hayley?
I think it does. I think obviously you've got, you need a certain period of time to get your orders out, and I think 10 o'clock tomorrow morning is jolly speedy. So well done, you and Dave. But I understand what you're saying. All your orders will be packed first thing tomorrow morning. Therefore, if you are combining orders, you'll need to combine them up until that point. If you put another order in after 10 o'clock tomorrow, then you will get charged a second P&P because it will go as 2 parcels.
Exactly. Sorry, you made that sound so perfect, and I was just rambling.
You ramble away, my lovely. That's fine.
That's all right. So that was my citrus blush, that 8th bundles. Oh, and I just wanted to show you. Let me go back to the overhead. Let me move the citrus blush out of the way. This is how big a fat 8 is. It's quite big. So a fat quarter would be double that. So these are the purple parade. So you can see the designs a bit better. Let's go to the, that's got a lovely little cross on it. And that's the dancing in Paris. So it's called Raspberry Parade, but the Moda fabric was actually called Dancing in Paris. So they are my fat 8s. Let's bring in my fat quarter bundles. So these are 6 fat quarters. They would have been £24. Now they are 15, and there's 6 of them. Now this is my earth tones, and I love the colours in this. So it goes from buttermilk to sage, and then a bit of navy for a pop of colour. These were all fabrics that I bought for projects, and then I never got around to. So I'm really sad that I think they're just delicious, and I thought I'd pass the savings on to you. So that's my first back quarter bundle. Now this is, I've forgotten what I called it, coral blush, I think it was. So these are all lovely coral tones. We've got these Moda hearts. We've got some Macawa in here. This, I think, is Riley Blake, if I remember rightly, and a plain by Macawa. So this is my coral blush range. Again, 6 fat quarters. This is really recent, and I wasn't going to pop this in the sale because I really love it, but it actually worked really lovely with this bundle. So you're getting that.
Nicola,
well.
I've got a question from YouTube who says, where are the fabrics? Because they can't see them in the Secret Sewing Club section.
Oh, they are in there. They're on the second page.
On the second page. Okay, let me just go and double check, and I will try and. Yeah, I've absolutely. Oh, I can't see them either. Hang on, let me go and see if I can find them somewhere else on your website. I'll come back in a second.
In the Secret Sewing Club section. I'll get Dave on it. He is. He's awake, alive and awake.
Excellent.
Now. So he's trying to find out where they all are.
Yeah, I have looked, and then I can't spot them. So if he could, then as soon as we know where they are, I will reply to the person who's on YouTube.
Obviously, if there's an issue, we will look into that, and we'll try and get that sorted out. Because there are some more fabrics as well. I've got 2 more fabrics. So if I show those, and we'll try and get that sorted out on the website while I am talking. Now I have got
I found them.
Yeah,
right, they are in the fabric category. So if you just give me a second, I will show people where they are, and then if you want to move them around later, absolutely you can. Yeah. So just let me switch on to here. So if you are looking for any of those fabric bundles, obviously this is where you land on the Daisy and Grace website. If you go to fabric and then you scroll down, I think they start on page 3 or 4. There you go. You can see the fabric bundles. Look for that little green sign, because they're the ones that have got the discount on, and they're the ones that Nicola is showing you today. Oh, hang on.
They're not the ones.
Okay, let me go and have a.
No, they're not the ones.
Okay. Well, there's extra ones. I've just found extra ones then. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Do you want to have a chance to get that sorted, and then we can always pop back to you at the end and then show them again. That's no problem. Okay. Perfect. Let me go and grab everybody else.
Love. Oh, Dave's saying they're fixed now.
Speedy, isn't he?
So they should be fixed.
Let me just have a little refresh and I will double check. Not showing up on mine just yet, but we'll give it a couple of minutes. It'll probably sort itself out. And what we'll do is, do you want? We'll come back to you towards the end, and then you can go back through any ones that we've missed.
Perfect.
Right.
Perfect.
Everybody's back in the room, but I have frozen. So let me sort myself out. That's not a very.
Sorry, more technical issues from me.
Oh, it's non-stop. I don't know why. Do you know? I don't know why I bother doing it. It's literally an hour of problems. It was 3 hours of problems.
Oh,
There we go. 3 hours of problems. This is exactly what Secret Sewing Club is.
I'm not normally this bad, am I?
No, it's not you. It's all of it.
It's me. It's just me.
Is it you? Just any time I've got you on,
You know,
then
when I'm on it, just blame me. I'm never going to take offence.
okay.
No, I have just realised. I do apologise. My
What?
cup is offensive, and it's been in shot.
Every time there's something, Sasha, we can never have a.
It's not badly offensive. It just has gingerbread men that have got boobies and
Right.
chains. And
Oh,
so, yeah, it's not badly offensive, but I'm going to cover it up.
okay. I mean, there is the alternative of just get a different cup. Oh, but I suppose you'd have to walk to do that, wouldn't you?
I'm going to have to walk to do that, and then what happens? What happens?
Okay.
I'll hide it.
I mean, this is a new level, offensive gingerbread men cup. We've not really gone there before.
Michelle, I'm so sorry that this is the first time I've met you. I'm so
It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to just start any other, nonsense now, because I think we're down the rabbit hole. We're down the rabbit hole. But what I did need to do as well, because there was a couple of messages in the comments, was mention about this little gadget here. We had this on Sewing Street on Friday. This is the rotary blade sharpener. So if you've got rotary cutters, oh Sasha, she's texting me while I'm here. Okay, I'm not looking at it until I'm done. So what this does is it will sharpen 45mm or 28mm rotary blades. I mean, it won't sharpen them forever, but you'll get 2 to 3 more uses out of your blades than you normally would. It's dead easy to use. So you put your blade in place and then you close up the thing, and that's easy enough to do because it's got 2 black marks on there which you just line up, and then you roll it along a surface, not a hand, do it against a table or something, and you just keep going, and then all of a sudden it will feel a little bit stiffer and the tone will change because it obviously makes a noise when it goes round, and that's when you know your blade is sharpened. You flip it over, do it on the other side. Luckily, well, I'm saying luckily, I would have done a proper demonstration, but I brought everything but the cutting mat, which is kind of essential to the demonstration. But I had loads of blades to demonstrate because lovely Sarah from White Gecko sent me a whole, this is in the post, completely lethal, a whole stack of blades to sharpen for her, which I should deliver back at the Festival of Quilts. So, yeah, smashing gadget. They are $12.99. They are on the Craft Yourself City website, so do go and have a look. Hang on, there's some things. Oh, Nikki's saying she's got one, and they are super useful gadgets. I mean, it's not going to extend the life indefinitely, but you will get 2 or 3 more uses out of it because you're able to sharpen them. And we all know the blades are expensive. She's wandered off again. Where's she gone now? I mean, it's like herding cats. Michelle, you are there, you are ready. I am going to throw it to you because I just don't know where she's gone. It's all yours, my lovely Michelle.
Okay. Hi, I'm back. I hope you can see everything in here because I had a few technical problems myself earlier. I did have a tablet, but then you couldn't hear me. So I am on a phone, so it might look a little bit small. The next item I've got for you today is this amazing cutting table. So I know myself and Hayley touched on it earlier on. So a lady messaged in to say she had also got it. These are fantastic. So this is it completely fully open. So when it's fully open, it's 149 centimeters, so just under 1.5 meters space. So great if you're doing any dressmaking, any quilting, any you're cutting patterns, anything like that. I mean, I did my previous life. I did a textile degree, so I did fashion and textile. And I spent lots of time trying to cut things out on the floor. If it's uncomfortable, you get pins and needles. So these are great because not only are they a really good height, so they're a good height for standing, but also you can walk around them as well. So you've got that flexibility. If you are putting something or want to see what's happening there, you can put it on the table. So really fantastic. The other good thing is the two leaves do drop down. So if you think about the old-fashioned dining table, so where the drop leaves fold down, it is a similar sort of thing here. So as you can see, we've got casters on all of the legs. So it is movable, but the casters do lock. So don't worry that you're going to be in mid-cutting and they'll move. The two casters on the legs do lock. And if you want to hold them down, what we do is literally you've got a little peg at the top of the table underneath, and you've got a hole in the top of the leg. The peg sits in the hole, and that secures the leg in place. If you want to fold it in, all you have to do is literally side of the table, hold the leg in and drop down. So it drops down there. So you've got the flexibility of using half the table. So if you want to just use half the space or opening it out to have 1.5 meters worth of space. Again, the other side does exactly the same. So that does drop down in the same way. So again, just walk around here, exactly the same. So you lift it up and the lamp on there, we just move that one into the middle, and it will fold. So again, you've got a really small space. So great if you want to put it against the wall, just get it more in there so it doesn't have to be on the blanket. Again, this is a really price today. So this is £199.99. So it normally retails for £299. So you've got £100 saving, and you do get free lamp again with it. So this is a lamp, again, LED lamp. We have got that flexible head. So it's a pure white daylight light as well. So it's got that really nice white light. So great if you're doing any colour matches or anything where your colours need to be, perfect. Because I've done things before at night using a normal lamp, and when you look at it the next day, especially embroidery like that, you look at the and they look different than what you thought they did under the yellow light of the lamp. So you do get the free lamp with it. Again, the lamp is normally retails around £35. So not only are you getting savings on the table, you're also getting the lamp thrown in as well. It's fantastic. As the kitchen is on fastest, so really, really easy to move around as well. So fantastic. This one will be salad. So everything that you've seen today on furniture with us is with a 10-year guarantee. And also have a look on our website. There is free delivery as well on the furniture items, so there is free delivery included in there as well. I've got some storage boxes that I want to show you as well. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up and I'll show you the storage boxes actually on the table, just so I can show you how they work. So again, it's so easy to lift the leaf up, you just do the opposite, and then you just check it out and you put it into the leg there as well. So it's really, really easy to fold and refold. So my next thing that I'm going to show you are our plastic storage boxes. So these are huge. So these are 98-litre storage boxes. So we are doing a really good deal on these. So they normally retail at £59.99. So today, if you buy 3, it's all costing £99.99. So you're basically getting 1 and a little bit free. So fantastic deal. So these are really, really sturdy boxes. It's not just a plastic box that you open the lid at the top either. it does open on all sides of the box. So you've got a locking mechanism at the front, so the box opens. So it looks like a bit of furniture really, it looks quite fancy. You've got this almost beaded glass effect on here in the plastic with smoky door. So they open out there so you can get in at the front. I just turn that around. It also opens at the side as well. So again, you've got a lock there and it opens out at the side. It does the same on the back and the same on the other side. So every single part of the box you can open out, which is great because it gives you lots of different options on where you store it. You don't have to store it that way, and you don't have to unstack the boxes when you want to get in there. So we've got all the different sides, locking and opening. Turn that back to the front. And also, you can get in via the top as well. So if you want to get into the box via the top, there is that option as well. So, and again, they've got locks. So if I unlock them, and we also have air holes, as you can see there. So you also have ventilation. So if you are storing anything like fabric, water, wool, anything like that in there, you have got ventilation. The other good thing about these is they are fully foldable. So they do completely fold down. So they'll arrive with you flat, and they do completely fold down. And it's easy enough to do. All you need to do is basically take off this part. If I just move around and take the side on, all you have to do is take the side bit off here. That will then slot into the ridge of the lid. Turn that back, slot into the ridge of the lid. And then what you literally do is hold your front and sides down. All right. So you literally, oops. Okay, there we go. So they fall flat, and then all you do is you get the lid and pop that under, and that basically will go underneath, hold them flat. So they're absolutely fantastic. And then in 2 seconds, it's a really easy job. So I find this great because the amount of storage boxes I've bought and then got rid of because I've had a big sort out, I haven't got much stuff, and I don't want storage boxes everywhere. So these are great. You can just put them under the bed, in the loft, in the garage. They're also fully stackable. So as you can see over here, they stack up. So we have 3 stacks, and they have got wheels on underneath as well. So basically, you have your little wheels here. What they do, they fit onto the groove at the top of the box. So basically, once they're slotted in place, they won't move. So they lock into place, make sure there's no movement. So really good, they don't slide off, they don't move around, anything like that. And so the good thing is you can get in all sides. You don't have to worry if your favourite items in the bottom, you don't have to unstack them to get them out. So these are great storage. And they do look a bit like furniture as well. So they are quite pleasing to look at in your craft room, sewing room, or living room. So they are a fantastic deal today. As I said, you get 3 for £99.99. So normally they're £60 each. So you are getting one bit free. So that is our storage. I now have some fantastic craft trolleys as well, because as we spoke about earlier on, we're getting to time festival of quilts, lots of craft shows, and these are great for taking to the craft shows. So we've got 2 colours. We've got the one that I've got here, which is green, and it's green and it's got the grey fabric. And we also have a black one as well, which is showing on our website. They both work in exactly the same way. So again, we've got this lovely craft cart trolley. You've got your second hand. You have the lid on this one. You have your little wheel. You line that up and twist it. blocks and they stand up. So absolutely perfect. I mean, again, the campaign. You see a lot of people walking around the shows with trolleys like this. As I say, plastic and festival of quilt, anything like that. And again, these are available.
Hi, Michelle, can you go back towards the table a little bit? Because people are saying that they can't quite see the trolley properly. If you can go back to back towards the table a little bit, that's it. So because they couldn't see your trolley properly, but you need to come on the other side of it because the graphics are covering your head. So let me just see if I can take them out for a little bit. Yep, there you go. We can. No, it's fine. I've taken the graphics out for a second so they can see all of you now.
Okay, so yeah, so really good. As I say, this is a minty green, and we've got the grey sides, or it is available in just a plain black also. So again, fantastic. You know, just for general everyday as well as craft shows and things like that. Really, and again, you have got locking wheels on this as well. So your back wheels do lock. So if you do stop on a hill or anything like that, you have got the lock to go. And we had friends coming round for a dinner party. I was supposed to be doing all the shopping. Forgot I had no car. So off I went to the supermarket with one of these. Fantastic. You can get loads of wine in these. I managed to get the beer and wine in these and then put the food on the top and off I went. So really, really sturdy trolleys. So they are fantastic. So yeah, really,
I have a message from Sasha saying, tell Michelle I need one of those. I mean, she can tell you herself because she'll be back in a second.
I'll save you one second. Yeah, so really, they are really, really, really good trolleys, these. And we'll just on the Everything Mary trolley that I showed earlier on, because it was hard because I was sat down for people obviously to be able to see it because I was trying to balance it on my knee. So this is the Everything Mary sewing machine trolley that I did show you earlier on.
Back towards the wall a little bit so you can get it right the way in. Perfect. There you go. Yeah. Perfect. Yep. That's perfect.
So this is the extra large size. So it's not the small, it's the next size up. So it is in this design only. So the black with the lovely floral design. These are fantastic. So inside you've got lots of storage pockets here. And basically you've got a zip here. And everyone always says, oh, what's this zip pocket here? It's actually not a pocket. What you do is you lift your handle up. So again, knowing that sewing machines aren't the easiest to get in and out of bags, it opens that, which makes it easier for the sewing machine to get inside the trolley also. So you have got that feature as well. Again, they are collapsible, so they do arrive flat packed, so you can flatten them down when you're not using them as well, which is a great feature if you want to store it under the bed. As I mentioned earlier on, it does have that four wheel, so it is so easy to glide. So you don't have to tip and pull your sewing machine. You literally have it at your side and it glides. So yeah, that is, it is a really, really smooth glide. And inside you also have the strap that goes around your machine. So it does support the sewing machine when you're in transit as well. So really good. And I say these are a really good price at the moment. They're only $69.99.
Can I just quickly hop onto the website and show people that so they can see the print on it? Because obviously where you've got it there, it's a little bit far away. So I will quickly hop on there. As you can see, you just head to the Sewing Online website. And then let me see if I can get, there you go. There's a lovely zoomed in one so you can see the print on there really, really clearly. And it's black background, black accents, and then the print on it is a pink and blue floral. So I will pop you back to Michelle. There you go. Back in the room, my lovely.
Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier on, so postage and package is free for anything over £40. So if obviously you're interested in a few things, pop them all in, and the postage and package is free. The furniture that I've showed you, so the two tables, so the small sewing table, and also the quilting table, these all come with a 10-year guarantee as well. So these have a fantastic guarantee on them. They both come with a 10-year guarantee. They are flat packed, but they are really easy to put together. And everyone here knows how to put them together. We've all put them together. So if anyone's got any problems or any questions, just give us a call.
Michelle, I've got a quick question for you from Marilyn. Sorry, I couldn't see the trolley properly. Could you repeat how small it is when it's empty? I'm assuming she means the little kind of peppermint coloured one that you've got there. So if you could bring that back to where you were, back towards the wall a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Perfect.
Does she want to know how small it folds down?
Yes. It says, I couldn't see the trolley properly. Could you just repeat how small it is when empty? Thank you. So I'm assuming that's when it's kind of flat packed down.
Okay, yeah, so let me just show you it's flat packed down. So again, it's just literally pull the sides in. I literally just screw this up. Let me just grab a tape measure. I've got one over yonder. So let me. They should be, but let me grab a tape measure. Just one in there. 1 second. My husband is just woken up from his nap. Right. So again, that folds so flat, you know, when it's locked down and you know, compact down. So great, again, if you want to put it under your bed, keep it in the boot of your car, anything like that. So that does fold down to a really handy size. And it's so easy to put together. Again, you just put the sides up, you've got a lock and unlock mechanism. The basin, there you go, you've got a huge space inside there. In there, so it keeps everything nice, safe and dry if you're taking it out as well. So that's
Marilyn's just been back on and said thank you. I'm just about to send her a link for it as well, so she can find it dead easily on your website.
Great. Now that is everything that I have today. I don't think there's anything else that I haven't spoken about. So yes, as I say, we have everything is in the section on our website, the Secret Sewing Club section. As they take a look, we've got lots of things. We've got passport bundles, we've got storage bags, we've got storage, and not forgetting the furniture demonstrated as well. Is Sasha there?
Only you, Sasha, only you.
I've hidden it now. I didn't even realise. You couldn't see it properly. No, you couldn't see it properly. It's not like it's naked humans, is it? It's gingerbread people, and they have got their bits covered. I mean, it might not be politically correct what they're covered in, but they're covered. I mean, there's no nippleage or other bits.
That makes the change.
I mean, I didn't even know that gingerbread meant I didn't even know that gingerbread men have nipples, but they apparently do.
So, Sasha, this is a thing with Christmas and being naughty, because when you came on as Mrs. Santa,
and it is actually a Christmas mug.
I think we should buy you from Christmas.
But do you know what the worst thing is? No, it was a present.
Oh, sorry, Michelle.
We need to join Michelle into the loop here. So
Yeah.
we did a Christmas one, and I think we all had pajamas.
There was.
That was before. Oh, where's she gone?
Oh,
oh, maybe it was just too much for her. It's just too much for her. Oh, I'm sure she'll reappear in a minute.
What I will say is, the thing about the mug is, it was a gift from one of my ladies that comes to one of my sewing groups. She's 92 years old.
They're the worst. Honestly, they're the worst.
The fact that she'd gone into Ann Summers and actually bought this mug, or the fact that she was in Ann Summers and saw this mug and
no age limits.
What was she doing in Ann Summers in the first?
Having a lovely time, obviously.
Why not?
Indeed. So I shall pass this over to you, Sasha, seeing as we've lost Michelle, and hopefully we'll get her back for a little quick chat before we get to the end. So what?
It's all good. Right, so I am on the website now. I'm going to talk about a few things that are on there.
Do you need me to go and get the web for you at some point?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Crack on then.
So I've had a couple of questions about the new polka dot boutiques, and thank you for those that have ordered those already. Now you can find them under fabrics, or you can find them under project bundles. At the moment, they're not available separately. I've done them as a 6.5 metre pack, which is £25, including postage, which is somewhat ridiculous, isn't it? Like, how much is that, a half metre? £4? 4, 8, 12. Just over. 5? No, I don't know. Too many drugs, it's fine.
What are you trying to work out, my lovely?
So I've got 6.5 metres and they're £25. So
okay, so it's just over £4 each.
Yeah, absolute bargain. So that's a new offer, and they are absolutely stunning. So we've got that beautiful minty green polka dot, and then we've got this. It's almost like a heathery lilac grey colour. Then we've got a sage. Then we've got that beautiful beige brown. Then we've got a dusky pink, and then we've got a lavender. Really, really pretty colours. And as I say, at the moment, they are available as a bundle, £25, including postage, which, as I say, is phenomenal. So again, you can find those polka dot range, and it's on the fabrics section of the website, or it is on the project bundle part. I've also had a couple of restocks on bits. So the one thing that I get asked a lot is my handbag base. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but this is great for things like go in the bottom of a handbag. I tend to cover it, and then I can just wipe it or wash the cover on it or anything like that. And it just basically gives structure to your bags. Great for inside rucksacks as well. It's like a plastic. It's got dimples on there. One side's very, very smooth, as you can see, but you can actually cut it really easily, and you can actually sew through it beautifully. Now, I tend to not sew through it, as you can see. Cuts through really, really well. I tend not to sew through it, because if I'm doing like a bag, and I want something to go in the bottom of a bag, I will sort of almost make like a little pillowcase slip for it, and I will make one of those, and I will just pop a piece of this in the bottom, and it is brilliant for bag bases. as I said, one of the ladies made a rucksack and put this around the back of the rucksack just to give it that structure. And it's really, really lightweight as well. £3.50 for half a metre, which again is an absolute bargain. And you can find that on the website, handbag base. If you can't find it, just ping us a message and we will take you to it. Anybody that places, oh, I forgot to say this earlier, anybody that places an order over £25 is getting a free tote bag at the moment. Do it yourself, Prim inspiration. So if anybody ever wanted a Prim tote bag, now's your wonderful chance. I don't know what it was over Easter. I had a massive run on polytherm. Polytherm fleece from Bozel. We all know I absolutely love it. It's the stuff that goes inside of your oven gloves. It can go into table runners. It can go into placemats. It's basically a heat reflective fleece, heat reflective wadding as they call it. So it just protects things really. So things like your tea cozies, wine caddies, because it also keeps things cool as well. So it's great for lunch boxes. The other thing that people have been using it for as well is when they're taking relatives out and they're in a wheelchair or things like that and their legs get cold. Now, this isn't made for sleeping under, okay? You cannot use polytherm as a blanket to sleep under because you cannot regulate your temperature. But you can use it as sort of a throw just to go over your legs, or if you've got somebody in your family that get very, very cold when they're out and about, you can make sort of just a covering to go over their legs. So I've got the two sizes back in stock. I've got the 36 by 31 and I've also got the 36 by 62. And I don't know why, it was a run at Easter. I tend to have a run on it sort of July, August, because people are starting to think about their Christmas projects. And, you know, people want it for table settings and things like that. But maybe it's because people have been thinking about making cool bags. And obviously this is what you use inside cool bags. So again, you know, gilets, clothing, you know, if you go skiing, if you're going places that are very, very cold, it's great for that insulation. Now you will find the polytherm under the wadding and interfacing part on the website, as you can see here. And then you'll see we've got the two different sizes. Now the 36 is 36 by 31 is £14.50 including postage, and then the 36 by 62 is £22 with postage as well. So very, very well priced. It's one of those things that you should always stock up on, because when you do go to make your Christmas projects, anything like that, we tend to not have it in, or what tends to happen, it goes out of stock for ages and you can't then get it back in quite as easily because obviously it's coming from America. So that is those bits that are on there. And then if we go to the Habby section, which is under tools, obviously I've got all of the flatter back in stock as well. The flatter at the moment is on an offer. You're getting the large bottle and you're getting a travel size bottle of soak for free to go with it, which is quite handy. So if you haven't actually used soak, it's great for washing quilts, lace, crochet, knitwear. If you're doing blocking for knitwear, if you've made... is that a naked pig you've got on that mug, Nicola? I hope that pig's not naked. See, at least... See... Well, it's naked. At least my gingerbread men had clothes on. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, so the soak, there's a lot of people that are doing their crochet work and things at the moment, and we do this thing called blocking, which is where you stretch out the actual blocks that you've made, and we tend to use soak for that. Washing your trainers, washing your wedding dresses, expensive lace, expensive underwear, that sort of thing. That's what you use for soak. And soak is a no rinse wash as well. So again, it's great for all of those delicate quilts, or especially, I mean, I've told this story so many times. I'm working on a Red Cross Canadian quilt at the moment, and it's numbered, it's got all the certification with it, and it is so worn in places. And so when I'm washing it, I'm actually doing it in soak because it's so delicate. It just looks after it. What else have we got back in stock? So one of my #1 sellers, which is the Prim marker. So if you haven't seen the Prim marker pencil, you will see it's just like a retractable pencil. You can refill the leads, and they come in different colours as well. These work with my rulers, okay? So any of the rulers that are online with the little holes that you have to dash and mark, these work with them, okay? I sort of designed them hand in hand to work with these markers. So they are back in stock. They do fly every time I say that they're back in stock, but they do include postage, like everything on the website. Everything includes the postage at the moment. So they are back in stock.
Sasha, talking of your rulers, are you taking them on Sewing Street? Is a question.
I am taking them on Sewing Street, but I haven't got an awful lot left. So it will be a case of what is there until I can afford to get some more made. So yeah, they will be back on there, but there's not an awful lot left. And I think I've only got the pink chalk marker and the navy blue coloured actual pen chalk marker. Next thing, if you are going on a holiday, we have got these back in stock as well. These are the thread cutter necklaces. They're from the Prim Love range. They are currently £5.50 each. And it's just got the enclosed blade in there. So if you are travelling and you want to take things to be able to do on the plane or on holiday, really, really good. Just pop it around your neck, and it's got the enclosed blade, so they are fully safe for travelling. You know, even if you're going on a cruise or things like that, you know, they're just great, really handy to have. I have one in the car actually, because it's always that thing when I take my sewing out of the car, I tend to forget to put my scissors back in there. I love these. I'm addicted to these at the moment. So these are the little Prim mini thread cutter caddies. Now, what you will see is there is a thread cutter in the middle of here. So say you were doing some of the embroidery that Nicola's got, for example, and you've got your little bobbins, you could pop them in there. It's got a thread cutter on the top, but also they are, I don't know if I can show you that without. So they are magnetised as well. So you can actually put them on the side of your sewing machine if it's metal, and you can just have them, and then you can have all your colours separated. You can have one with your needles. But they are just the cutest little thing. They're in that beautiful turquoise colour as well. So these are called the mini utensil thread cutter caddy, and they are £12.50 at the moment. So again, fully magnetic, and they've got the thread cutter on the top as well. So they are really, really good fun. They've taken ages to come back into stock actually. And then another favourite, which is the Prim turning sets. Now again, these are like the bamboo sticks with the plastic, and these are how you turn through those strips that you make, that people really, really struggle with doing turn through. It's fine doing things like safety pins and things, but then you lose it and everything else. You're getting 2 different sizes in here as well for turning things through. So they are £11.50, and you're getting a pink and turquoise one, and you're getting the, I don't know if you can actually see, you're getting a medium and you're getting the large size as well. Full directions on the back. So if you are making things like bag handles or anything like that and you need to turn them through, or making bias, or if you're doing like Celtic, that sort of thing, and you need to turn through those strips, it's a great way to do it because you can control where you're going to put that seam on the inside as well. So again, it's a really, really good handy one. It tends to be the things that I grab an awful lot. So these are the things that you tend to see me using or other people using a lot, that just makes things a little bit quicker. And I think that's about it, actually.
We've got about 20 minutes left, so I think what we'll do is just do a little bit of catching up, because I've got a few questions for people who've done stuff earlier today. So we'll do the admin, we'll go back around, make sure we've answered all the questions and everything is good. So as you can see, Michelle was here and now she's gone, and then she came back and then she's gone again. I'm sure she's fixing whatever it is. It's probably a battery thing, so that is fine. So let me first of all go and do Nicola. Now she says, Karen Wagstaff says, I just did another order. Will it be put together? Is this a really early one? Yeah, that's from 51 minutes ago. That's not the one I'm looking for.
Yes, orders will be put together, and Dave has pointed out, actually, they need to be put in before we get up in the morning, not 10 o'clock, so that we can do the orders.
Right, okay. What I will do is quickly flash your website up again, Nicola, because I know all of those fabrics that you were showing are now in the right place, and I'll switch over to you and let you show those again, just so people know where they are. So if everybody just bears with me, this is Nicola's website. So if you go into the Secret Sewing Club section on there, then you can see there's all the projects and things she's had on today, and page 2 and page 3. Now, well, it's page 2 that's got the fabrics on. Let me just scooch it to here. There we go, and scooch it down. There's all the fabric ones. I don't think we got through all of them because we did realise that they weren't kind of showing up. And there's the mat, because I did get a message for somebody saying that they couldn't find the small 4-inch square pressing mat. So it's there now as well. So I'll quickly flick it to you, Nicola, so you can take people through those. There you go.
Lovely, thank you. So yeah, I'm sorry about that little technical error. We thought they were there. We could see them on our system. We didn't realise they weren't on yours. So I'm really sorry. So I'll just talk you through the fat quarter bundles first. I'll go to the overhead though, so you can see them better. No, I won't. It seems to have gone. It was, and then it disappeared. So no, it's gone. So I'll hold them up anyway. I will get Dave on the case. So these are my ocean blues, and they're beautiful. 6 fat quarters, 100% cotton, and so there's a Moda one there, Riley, all sorts of makes there, but gorgeous sea tones. Look at that. I just flashed those out. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now they were £24, 15 now. And then this is the coral blush. I love this. I am so excited. I love them. So these are all the fat quarter bundles, and then these are the earth tones. So we've got the navy through to the sage and the greens, and then the buttermilk. Beautiful. So those are all £15 for 6 fat quarters, and there are a couple of ladies who have placed 2 orders or 3 orders. we will combine those for you, and we will refund you the other postage. Okay, so just to make you aware, we will do that. Now, the other ones that weren't on there before are the citrus blush. There's 8 of these. If I go that way, there's 8 of those. They're pretty gorgeous. You can see them easier on the website as well, but it's nice to see them in real life as well. And they were my raspberry parade ones. I've also got and also I brought the little wall mat because we found that wasn't on. Oh, and my little hexagons have fallen off. So yes, that is now on the website as well. And we've got this lovely turquoise polka dot. Not good on a TV screen, polka dot, but never mind. And a red polka dot. Now, we will cut this in a continuous length for you. So I've set them in ½ meters. So if you want, say, 2 meters, ask for 4, and we will do you a continuous length. I've not got masses, but I've got another bolt of each, so you'll be all right for a continuous length. I'll do all the continuous ones first. And some things I didn't get to because of the technical error, because the fabrics weren't there, but I'm not sure if any of these are left, but I will show you anyway. I have the 5-inch house bunting, Christmas bunting. I think these are single
So I can give you some updates. You've got both colours of the bunting available, but
Good.
In the Advent kits, one has already gone, and that's the red and green one that's already gone.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Excellent.
I wanted to let you know this house bunting was originally £29. It's now 20. The 5-inch house template in this kit is £19. You're getting all the fabric, all those skeins, needle, ribbon, everything for £1 basically. What a bargain. If the 5-inch house template is in there as well, so that's a really good buy. And then the last things that I didn't, as you just mentioned, these are so cute as well. Look at these. Little house advent calendar kits. And can I tell you, these are only £15. They used to be 25, and the template that's in this is £14. So again, for £1, you're getting all the laser cut numbers, the ribbons, the fabrics, and the template and the instructions in there. So for £1, you're getting all the other extra bits. So really good buy those, but not many left of either of them. So I'm really sorry. But I think that is the end of my summary of summer sensational sale items.
So
on the Secret Sewing Club.
All the S's. Well,
and the Sunday stitch up is tonight.
I know. Yes, you've got to
7.
There you go. And,
sorry, just one thing. There's a couple of free patterns on the Sunday stitch up.
Even better.
Yeah.
Now, I will. Well, this is in reference to Sasha's mug. When I was writing the little blurb that goes in before we start, it missed out it auto-corrected sewing to something else, so it was nearly a secret swinging. It's all right, I caught it, we fixed it, but yeah, it was nearly a very different afternoon.
There would have been a lot of disappointed people.
You say it's me.
I caught it before it did it. You did it. Michelle, I've got a question for you, and welcome back, by the way, because you had some.
I overheated. Technical problem.
Oh, that's what we live for here. That's what we live for. So I've got a lady, Sonia, says she's got the folding storage boxes. They store an amazing amount of stuff. I did ask before if Michelle was considering a rigid top to store heavier items.
Not at the moment, no. We haven't got anything in the pipeline. We keep developing things, but at the moment, it's a fantastic idea. And I will actually, next time we develop something, bring that that idea forward. But at the moment, we've got nothing in the pipeline with a rigid top. But that is a really good idea.
Is she? I mean, maybe she's thinking one that can just go on top of the one that you've already got, so that you can put heavier, more solid things on top of it.
The reason we don't do it as well is a little bit of safety, because if you've got a big stack, you don't want something heavy on the top, which may cause it to topple as well. But it is something that, you know, is definitely a good idea. And if you might just want one with a rigid top that you can store something on. Yeah.
Okay. And did you the fat quarter bundles as well, have you got them to hand? Because I've had a question saying, can they see the patterns a little bit closer up?
The fat quarter bundles?
Yes.
Yeah, 1 second.
Help her! Help her!
Help has gone to sleep again.
You just can't get the staff, can you, Michelle?
No, anyone would think it's something, wouldn't you?
Yeah, so we said, oh, hello, helper. That's the Secret Sewing Club level, just random helpers. We love it. Yeah, so if people could see those a little bit closer up, because there's a couple of people asking about those.
In bundles, so these are the bundles that they come in. So let me undo them just so I can do a quick undo. So this is the pink bundle. So this is the strawberry design. So we've got strawberry, we've got the green. Can you see that there? We've got the other green. And then we've got the pink strawberry.
I know you've got them on the hangers, so I know you can bring those a little bit maybe closer.
I'm completely folded. I'm just going to come a bit closer.
They're very organised on the hangers. I mean, I love it.
Yeah, I need to get organised. That's the pink one. So this is the tonal pink. So it's got that little textured effect, sort of washed effect on there. And these, again, you have 500% cotton, all in the one pack. So that is the second bundle. Help has gone back to sleep, so I'm just going to grab the other one. And then the last one in that pack is
He's not that much of a helper if he keeps going to sleep.
I know, he's actually got a little game and he's playing a handheld game in the background. That's what he's doing, I'll tell you. This has got glitter on, so you might not be able to see it, but there's a little bit of glitter around the orange segment there. And then we've got this lovely, I love this, the brightness of it going into the almost cobalt purple blue. And again,
if you turn it the other way up, is it glasses? Is it martini glasses?
The glasses, because it's cocktail related, so these are all glasses.
I see.
Yes, so they are cocktail related. And then this one is, again, you've got this lovely tonal, and again, you've got that shimmer in there, so you've got that glitter shimmer. And then if we go to the next one, so this is all zesty, very lemon and lime, and again with this beautiful silver glitter. And then back to the cocktail glasses. So if I turn that way, again, you've got the lovely cocktail glasses, and again with the silver glitter. So that was the one bundle. And then I quickly pull the other ones up. So then we've got the blues. So we've got a pack of 5 with the blue florals. So we've got 5 different. So we've got the white one with the blue floral. We've got the dark brown with the roses, and then this little bit of pale pink in there as well. And then the white brown ditzy. And then again, floral there. So that's the first pack in that bundle. And then the second pack is the geo. So all the navy geos. Again, we've got floral with circle. And we've got the lovely diamond. And then the last one is the navy circles, so 2 scale circles. And then the last bundle, the last pack in this bundle is this paisley. So it's lovely, this, because it's almost like a lace design. If you can see that, it's almost got like the lace design in there in the paisley. So this is this beautiful dark purple. And then we've got the lovely ditzy floral. So again, really nice, rich colours. So really, really nice, almost wine colours on this one. Then we've got the orange, again in the paisley with this lace design in the background and the elements. And we've got the navy, ditzy floral. And then again, we've got the green. So it's more of an olive green. And that's the 3 different bundles. So again, they're great value. So you get 3 bundles of 5. So you get 15 different pieces and they're all £20. So you've got 2 different designs, but it's £20 for all 3 bundles.
Splendid. That is exactly what they were asking. So is there anything, I don't think I've got any more questions for you. And we did get Sonia come back on and say, yes, that's exactly what she was asking. She was asking for like a solid top to put stuff on the top. But that's fine. We've done that one. We've done the size of the trolley because that was 10 centimetres when it was folded up. So I think we have answered all of your questions. I'll go and grab everybody else. Oh, I thought she'd wandered off. No, she's there. So, you know who I mean, don't you? It's Sasha. No, it's not. It's never Nicola. It's never Michelle. Well, it was slightly Michelle, but that was a technical error. That was technical, so that one's fine. Sasha, let me just check. I've got all of the questions for you because we do like to make sure we answer everybody's questions before we do head off. I did see one. Where did I've got to go and check one and then go and check the other.
I must say, Sasha, those pokey tools I saw a lady at the retreat, the Secret Sewing Club retreat, using them, and they were brilliant.
Oh, the ones that slide the tubes out?
They are such a clever idea, and they work. You know, honestly, because I get in a right pickle. And I tend to use a bit of ribbon and a bit of safety pin, something like that. And then you do it, and then it comes off, and then it froze. And it's just an absolute nightmare. But these are really, really good and really robust as well. So, yeah, again, perfect. I am, sorry.
You are so on it. I love it. Just getting them straight out.
Well, it's me, myself and I, isn't it? I mean, let's get the tiniest violin out of the world and let's play the violin for Sasha. But yeah, and the problem is, once, obviously tonight, I've then got Sasha Sews. If I don't do it tonight, I will literally finish this afternoon. I will go and take some medication and then I'll be like this with my leg up. Yeah, and it just won't get me thinking about it until tomorrow. So, and it won't be tomorrow because Mondays are not out because now I am a nonna. I have Mr. Chunk Adley.
Is Monday your day?
Can you hear that? My gardener's just turned up to do my grass. Let me shut the window.
Don't worry, Sasha. We're nearly done. I think we're just about there anyway. So I wouldn't.
I heard earlier.
Oh, it might be me.
Mine, it could be Hayley's.
It might be me with seagulls because I've also got windows open and it's very seagully here today. Very seagully here all the time. There's one who seems to have taken up residence in the. It's like I'm upstairs, so there's like a little kind of alcove bit on the edge of the building, and there's one that seems to have taken up residence in there. Which is interesting because it knocks on the window at you.
Oh.
No, it's not all. They're massive. They're like foxes.
At least yours are friendly and they knock. Mine, eh? If the seagulls around here were outside, they wouldn't even let you outside your door.
No, I mean, it is scary. I mean, if there's one sitting on the car, I'll just leave that, and I'll go out later to go back in the house.
And you literally, it's like, Lily, are you going out? Yeah, well, the seagulls are outside. Take some bread. You literally have to take the bread, throw it, and then run.
I mean, people think it's all fun and games. I mean, the ones around here are lethal because obviously Greg's obviously started up in the northeast, and this lot are fed on sausage rolls. So these ones are bruisers, man.
And people surprise me as well. My friend owns a beach hut on the beach, and she sells like hot dogs and candy.
I thought you said we're going to say she sells seashells on the seashore.
Not with these braces. Not with these. It wouldn't end well. And the amount of people that get their food stolen by a seagull because they're not keeping hold of it, and then want a refund and kick right off. Because
how is it her fault?
Stolen, and it's like, well, you know, I do see both sides, but there is signs everywhere in Weymouth. The seagulls will literally take a child if it was able to.
Absolutely. That's when we've had the little ducklings up. We've always sat outside with them because they're straight down and they're watching. And you can't have everything. You certainly can't have a clean car. Is the other thing. And literally, they come past here and they'll completely cover, and it'll only be one side of your car, and it'll be you can't see out of it because it's that bad. It's just, you know, first world problems, seaside problems is what we've got. Seaside problems. Right, we are finishing almost exactly on time today, which is unheard of. We'll put that down to Michelle being a good influence.
She's been herding the cats.
Yes.
Or boxing the frogs or whatever it is.
So you guys do keep an eye on the comments and things, because there are questions and things for you in there, so it is probably worth you having a little quick squiz through. I think I've caught everybody on YouTube, because we do have it separate comments on YouTube. But let me just go and check who is on next time, because we are not on next week. It is the week after. I'm trying to find it, because I came out we've got something called the master plan, you see, and it is an actual file called the master plan, which has links to all of the other spreadsheets that I ever need. So next week or next time, we've got John from iQuilt on, and there's one more to be confirmed, so there will be a surprise as well, because obviously Nicola has come on this week and left us a gap for next time, but that's fine. I would rather fill a gap in 2 weeks' time than fill one that was like 2 days' time, so it is all good. So I don't know where Anthea's gone, because it was supposed to be Anthea this week, so hopefully she will be back another time. So we've got, I must remind people as well, because next time and the time after we will be on a Sunday, but there's one that falls on the 3rd of August, which is when the Festival of Quilts is on. And I know you guys are all there, as are most of our other guys who do Secret Sewing Club. So for that week only, we are going to swap it to a Saturday. I'm going to go down to Festival of Quilts, and we are going to do it live from there. So I shall come round and see all of you guys and everybody else, and we will do it live from the do I need permission for them from that or not? I just need lots of battery.
It might be worth sending just an email
I'll send an email just to say, by the way, permission rather than forgiveness is usually the way I go, but
and then you'll probably get a journalist ticket or something.
Well, you see, I was looking at doing it, but I'm going away on the 3rd, like in the evening. So I could have done Secret Sewing Club, but yeah, flying out on the evening of the 3rd. And I'm just a bit kind of... I don't think there'll be enough time to pack up a full Festival of Quilt stand before you go. So we will see. We will see.
Well,
but thank you.
I think Sasha could do it.
She's got her orders out already. She's done. I don't see you packing anything up, Michelle. Yours is a bit bigger though, so yours is a little bit bigger.
I'll be packing my trolley in a minute.
But Sasha, just make sure who you're sending them to though, because we don't want the incident. We don't want the incident we had the other time.
No.
Michelle, again, we will fill you in on this.
Right, okay.
Sasha packed a load of parcels and then sent them all to herself.
I did.
She packed 15 orders, sent them all to herself.
I thought, do you know what? I've got a lot of PR packages come when the postman turned up with all these parcels. They were all that I'd sent, paid for postage, and
To
I'd
herself.
sent them all to myself.
But you've got your big girl pants on now and you've got it sorted. Are you excited for 10 days' time?
No, I'm scared. Stop it.
Right.
Like tomorrow, I'm going to get a message saying, "Are you ready for 9 days' time?" 7, 8, 7.
Stirring it.
Yeah.
Right, I will let you ladies go, and we will see